It's time!
Good morning, everybody. And I gotta say, fellas, this junk is ridiculous.
We made it though.
We made it though. After 45 minutes of technical difficulties and a phone call to Eric, we still almost didn't get our shit together. But good morning, everybody. Welcome to the latest edition of Speak Your Piece. I am Evan Hoy, sitting alongside my awesome co-hosts Jeremy Bryan and Paul Shapiro. So make sure you guys follow us on Facebook at Speak Your Piece, and also follow us on Instagram at SpeakYourPiece_313. And also, I forgot to mention this last week, follow our new TikTok. Speak Your Piece _podcast, alrighty? Is when we show little clips of each and every episode. We want everyone to be engaged and to really follow us, like us, and share our content as well. We're just three dudes just talking sports. And just
unfortunately, we don't do dances, but we can
I
figure that out.
I refuse to do TikTok dances.
Later.
I refuse to do TikTok dances. I refuse to do that.
So if that's what you're looking for, sorry guys.
I know how to floss really good. I'm not gonna lie. I know how to floss, but that's
Of course you do.
I know how to floss. So
you would know how to
just
floss.
Yeah, I would, because I actually took time to fucking
Dennis
learn.
told me to floss 6 days a week.
You know what? All right, so we had a laundry list of fucking topics this week, so we got to breeze through a lot of this shit. But gentlemen, I want to ask you, it's been about a week since I've seen you guys. Jeremy, I know you had an event last week. Yeah. I was up north just hanging out, and Paul, obviously we couldn't get together.
Wallowing in self-pity. No big deal.
No big deal. But I wanted to check in on you guys. How's your guys' last week been? How's everything been going? Paul, I want to start off with you.
Good. Same old crap.
Just same shit, different toilet?
Same shit, different toilet.
Nice.
What about you?
Same shit, different toilet, man.
Same shit, different toilet.
How was your excursion?
Oh man, it was a fucking blast. It was.
I seen that. Yeah.
So we went. Our buddy, mutual friend of Paul and I's, John and Julian.
Shout out.
His family's got a cottage near Houghton Lake, which is about 2.5 hours away. So we went up there. We left Friday, came back Sunday. And then I took Monday off because, you know, those days that you get back after like a weekend, you just want to like that
chill
time to kind of do that. So that was nice. It was a nice time to get away. We went on his side-by-side, so that was awesome. Enjoyed nature. That first night, you can see the stars, man, and I got to tell you, it was relaxing. Sunday morning, it was raining, so you could hear the rain on the roof. So, man, it nice cup of morning coffee, man. That's the life I'm trying to achieve now. Being out there, it's like, this is what I want to be.
That is perfect. Man.
Yeah, I just need to be away from people and just sit on the screen porch with my morning coffee and just relax, man.
So
but
you're just an old man.
I am an old man.
That's what you inspired.
We just talked about this.
Old man dreams right there.
Yeah. He was telling me while you were over the other fucking studio, he's like, his fiance nudged him awake and like, hey, it's 7:30. Hey, it's 7:30. This motherfucker overslept.
Yeah.
Talking about an old man. He was out past his bedtime last night.
At least she was sweet about, waking you up. Like, babe, it's time to get up.
Oh, no. I violently woke up. And she was like, what's wrong? I'm like, I'm late. Like, when I say I tore the covers off, I was like,
it's like Bruce Almighty, like when he like dropped his clothing, he probably did something like that.
I was like, I violently woke up. I'm like.
It's like, remember in high school when you woke up and you're like, fuck, I'm late for school, and then you get ready in 5 minutes. Don't know how you do it, but everything is on point. You close you're not stretching your clothes out. You get your backpack ready. You get everything that you need, and you bolt to school.
Hey, when I say I made it here in 20-ish minutes, and I'm not making
I believe it. You can push it. You can push it when you
race here, bro.
Yeah, he's like, I'm on 5 Mile and Telegraph, and then next thing I know, I look back behind me. He's walking through the fucking door. But other than that, man, Jeremy, how was the event? I asked you about it off mic a little bit, and you kind of chuckled, so I'm kind of curious to see how that shit went.
First off, who the fuck is Roger Waters?
Pink Floyd bass player.
I know, but I am not a fan of Pink Floyd. I'm sorry, everybody, but I am not a fan of Pink Floyd. That music is just kind of like.
Do you know who is a fan of
them?
Old people.
Old people, a ton of old people.
And you knew the Pink Floyd bass player like right off the bat, so
yeah. Well, I mean, I grew up with that.
A ton of old people. Apparently, the show was like fucking incredible, but whatever. Yeah. But it was at LCA.
Jeremy, you're like. These fucking old ass people.
It was at LCA, and then for some odd reason, we can't get in the normal way, so we have to go through the employee entrance. and then we have to take all of our equipment through that employee entrance
So you have to
as
pretty
well
much
too.
go like all the way around just to.
All the way around, and we're carrying 2 speakers, a table, a bunch of prizes, and a photo booth through a skinny door.
Oh hell no!
Yes.
Fuck that.
Yeah. So we're constantly taking things in and out,
Square
and
peg
then
round hole.
they literally have to check everything that we bring in because it might be dangerous. Every single thing.
Check these weapons. No.
Want to check these guns real
Check
quick?
these guns right here.
But the most funny story I had about the whole night was a Tinder matchup that showed up to this concert that the others' partners didn't know they were at.
Oh.
Do tell.
So they both came up to our booth because they're like, "Oh my god!" I'm not gonna shout out the radio station, but yeah, "Oh my god, I love you guys!" Like, "Oh, can we get some stickers?" Like, "Yeah, here you go. Yeah, here's some stickers." Like, I like how you guys like matched up. You know, they both had on matching Converses and stuff like that. So I'm guessing that's how they met each other there. It's like, yeah, you know, we decided to match up today. You know, but no, you want to take some photos? You know, we got the photo booth over here. No, I can't take any photos. No, my wife doesn't know I'm here.
Oh.
The dude openly admitted that.
The dude openly admitted and said, "My wife doesn't know I'm here." And then the lady, without hesitance, just like, "Neither does my husband."
Well.
I'm like,
It's like a conundrum.
They're like, okay, yeah, no photos. Guys, enjoy the show. Hey, have fun. Love those Converse.
Damn.
So, yeah. First date at a concert.
What was that feature
Tinder
clip? It's a crazy world we living in. Toxic environments. It's a crazy world we living
The
in.
Tinder date is
Like-
Roger Waters.
People are fucking.
I don't. Yeah,
People are
I really don't.
people crazy.
I really don't understand that shit. I'll tell you something.
Especially if you're married. Like, I can see if you're, like, not even married. Like,
My father.
you went through the whole fucking process, bro. You signed a whole ass piece of paper.
How I look-
piece of paper.
How I look at that shit is, all right, you're building a fucking house, right? So if you're building a house from scratch, you start off with the basement, then the foundation, then the first floor, then the second floor, and then
Yeah.
that's when you do, the exterior of the home, and then when you do the landscape. You're building all that shit. Let's say you're together 5 years. So you build a home, and then you're just going to fucking take a bulldozer and just demolish all that shit after you spend all that fucking... Yeah, exactly. I'll quote my father-in-law. I'm paraphrasing. He said, I love my father-in-law and my mother-in-law. They're hilarious together. He said...
Got that on record.
Yeah, he said that... He says, I barely have enough... He said, I don't understand why these guys want to cheat. He says, I don't have enough energy to deal with you, let alone an additional person. So I said, that's big facts right there.
That's another task you taking on.
That's
That's another job.
That's another job.
Bro.
That's another job.
Yeah.
I couldn't fathom that. Fuck that. All right, fellas. Like we said, we got to breeze through some of these topics. So
Easy breezy.
Yep.
easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. All right. So this is Jeremy's topic. We got Deshaun Watson suing the NFL if he gets suspended.
Yeah.
Suing the NFL.
He wants to sue the NFL because he believes Roger Goodell shouldn't have the power to suspend him.
He's the commissioner.
Yeah, I know this, but in Deshaun's head, he thinks that the full entire NFL season being suspended is ridiculous. So he's basically gathering up a team of lawyers to try and defend himself to say, hey, the entire season? Nah, I don't think so.
So you know what's ridiculous?
4 or
It's
5 games,
64
maybe.
women coming out against you and saying you did some touchy-feely shit.
But he paid 24 of them off, so...
And you know what's even fucking crazier? Calvin Ridley is out the entire fucking season for betting.
$1,000.
Yeah.
$1,500. Yeah, $1,500. The entire fucking season, and then you got some dude who's going to be
But
suspended 6 to 8 games.
he did bet against his own team, though, didn't he?
But he wasn't playing.
Still, though.
I mean, if I'm on the
That's kinda-
Falcons
that's
and Matt
kinda
Ryan
some-
is my
yeah,
quarterback,
it's
I'm
some fuck
betting
shit.
against my team too.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm betting against my team. I'm sorry.
I mean, yeah, if I play for the Texans, I'm betting against them every single game.
Hell
Shit.
yeah. All right. So, and then, as I mentioned, we're breezing through this. Jeremy, this is yours. A.J. Dillon shoved by cop at Lambeau Field.
Oh, yeah, so there was a soccer game at Lambeau over the weekend. I guess it started to rain, so they had a rain delay. So A.J. Dillon was actually in the audience, in attendance, in like the front row. He hopped over the barricades. He got the okay from security who was there. And it's basically just trying to hype up the crowd to keep them interested in the match that was going on. And then when he was trying to go back into the crowd, one of the security guards literally just like grabbed him by the collar and just like trying to yank him back.
Horse collars,
Yeah. I guess he didn't know who he was originally.
Huh.
But I mean, security guard literally just showed them, like, yeah, you can hop down. You got access to the field because you play here. Hell. But the security guard was just like, no, bro. No, nope. What you doing? Nope.
That's fucking stupid.
There's a video of it and everything, but A.J. Dillon is not, like, pressing charges or anything. He's still in a positive mood about it. He's just like, the guy just didn't know. It's like, whatever.
That's annoying that you have to deal with that.
A.J.
shit.
Dillon's also a tank, so I don't know how you don't know who he is. Like, his
I
leg
don't
is the
know.
size of my head. Like, his thigh is the size of my head. It's fucking nuts.
I don't know. The video, like, the dude, I don't know. He must have just had a bad day.
And plus, it looks like Corey Dillon. Corey Dillon's a monster, too.
Yeah. Like,
He looks like
I
his
just
old
don't-
man. Yeah. He's like,
Oh, dude, look
Holy
at that.
fuck, dude.
Damn.
he's like Saquon, but
Yes.
like,
Damn.
yeah.
6 foot,
Yeah.
247.
Yeah.
You want me to horsepower this dude? Like,
Yeah, good luck.
all he did was grab his t-shirt. So you can see his t-shirt just like stretching this way. Like he didn't really like pull him anywhere, but still.
All right. He's a fucking monster, and some security guard decided to take his ass on. Just alone, like this fucking photo.
Nope.
If
Look
he kicks,
at that.
if he kicks me in the fucking leg, I'm sorry. No
Yep.
homo.
Night.
Yeah. I'm out for the count.
They put a photo next to it though. Like what the?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, fucking monster. I'm not.
Like Saquon. Saquon has those fucking huge legs, too.
Yeah, they never miss leg day. You see Nick Chubb squat like 600 plus,
Oh
and
yeah.
the bar was bending like a motherfucker.
Jeez.
I want to get to that level. Can I get to that level?
I don't want to be to that level.
I want the bar bending like right here. Ugh.
I want to be like Ronnie Coleman. Like I wanted to be like Ronnie Coleman and squat like 800 pounds, but no.
What benefit does that do for you?
Well, he
Being
was
able-
Mr. He was Mr.
Oh,
Olympia.
no. Like, for a general person like us, what would 800 pound squat do for you?
You can
What does
poop
it do?
quicker.
What?
You can poop quicker.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. It's just a goal.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not.
You bring up a very
I'm
valid
not
question.
talking shit. I'm just like, what's.
Right. If you're not training for Mr. Olympia and you're squatting 700 pounds, then that's fine. Maybe it's got to be an intro.
I mean, I can see if it would like help your job out, but I mean,
It's like what Kevin Hart said. You won. Like why are you still here? Like why are you still working out?
yeah. Fucking hey, man.
I mean, they can keep working out, but like, you don't need to do 800 pounds every fucking time. That's unreal.
That's insane.
And I only do like 3 sets. Well, not 3 sets, but like
3 reps, yeah.
reps of them. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you guys look at Ronnie Coleman back in the day, the dude's head was as big as his fucking
He's
table.
still fucking huge.
Yeah, he's still. But you see how bad he is. He has those little arm walkers now, just due to all the heavy weight that he was lifting.
Who used to squat with chains around the bar? I remember someone.
A lot of people do that. John Cena does that. John Cena.
The Rock does that shit.
John
He
Cena does like fucking, what is it, like almost 1,000 pound squat.
Is he still doing that today? Because he doesn't look the same.
He
like
can.
today.
His bench press is like 500 almost.
He looks
Unnecessary.
fun now.
Well, I can see that because his job is wrestling. He has to maintain that persona. I get that. The Rock obviously is.
The Rock is The Rock.
The Rock is.
He's a freak of nature.
Yeah.
So I get that. You do that for your job, but someone who's doing it for leisure, I don't.
And The
see.
Rock in the Black Adam suit, that's all him. That's not no CGI.
He didn't
added
want muscle.
No.
They put muscle padding on him originally, and he's like,
Where?
He's like,
Right.
yeah, you don't need it.
His calf muscle? I mean, that's probably the only place.
Yeah, anyway. Jeremy, you also bring up NFL Plus, so I'm going to naturally assume that NFL is going to get into the streaming business. So this is what this is.
They're sick and tired of seeing Netflix and Hulu and all these other places get all this
Mm-hmm.
money. But unfortunately, guess what? The trick is to this.
You have to pay. Well, obviously, you have to pay for it.
Obviously, you have to pay. I believe it's like $5.99 a month or
It's like
$8.99
$10 for like a good.
Yeah,
for like
the plus,
no
platinum,
ads.
whatever. But for the first couple seasons, until they're past their license with DirecTV is done, you can only watch it on your phone. Your phone or like any kind of like small handheld.
And I also
devices.
heard you can get like the coach's view on the field.
Yeah, you can get that too.
Like so, like, when they're up high in the booth, you can get that view.
I can get the coach's view just watching the fucking regular game.
I know, but these are people who want to be in depth
This
into
is
the
like
game.
hardcore.
Yeah, like we want to know every single play that's going on.
You want to be able to
see
break
coaches
down. You want to
upset.
be able to break down. This shit.
You got to John Madden this shit at home.
Why? Why do I need to do that?
Why do you need to squat 800 pounds?
Another valid question.
We're coming up with valid questions. All right, I like this. So, will you be guys getting NFL Plus?
No.
Yes.
Are you?
Yes.
I had a gut feeling your ass would say yes.
Because I
You
don't
let
have,
me know how it is, and I'll get it.
I don't have the ticket pass thing, and I
Give me
I
your
want to
login.
see.
That's
other
still
games.
for grabs, right?
Yeah.
You think we'll get it?
No, I'm not getting that.
No, who do you think will, like, what streaming
Oh,
service or other company will get it, do you think?
Probably Amazon. Amazon somehow.
Amazon's coming in.
I was saying Xfinity.
I don't know. I kind of feel like they want to stay ahead of everything, so I feel like Amazon might be like, "Ooh, let's just hop on this Amazon train."
You know, doesn't Amazon have their own thing going on?
Yeah,
But
they
you
do.
know they're gonna.
But you know Amazon's gonna be, you know,
Jeffrey Bezos.
yeah.
They're gonna take any kind of money they can
They'll be
get.
like,
so,
all right, got that? All right, that. Let me get that.
mm,
All right, Paul, this is your topic, Madden ratings. I want to kind of, I've already got this queued up.
I
so,
got some
I am
ratings on my phone
upset.
already.
all right, so,
I got screenshots.
I
You
am
got
upset.
screenshots. All right, Jeremy's upset. All right,
Look at it.
you got screenshots. Alrighty, so fill in the blanks for me, Paul, if I miss anything. So let's break it down. Madden 2023, and obviously we have members of the 99 Club. So let's see who is part of the 99
Aaron
Club.
Donald.
Of course.
For the 6th year in a row, I heard. Aaron Donald, 6 years in a row.
You got Myles Garrett from the Browns.
99 Club?
Wait, what?
99 Club. He's
Nah.
rated ahead of TJ Watt. Let's put that in perspective.
Okay, that needs to be flipped.
TJ Watt had like 22 sacks.
Yeah, that needs to be like readjusted.
Miles Garrett is great, but
Miles
he's not
Garrett
part
is
of the 99.
very Miles Garrett is
No, I give him
fucking
respect.
freak,
Yeah.
but not 99.
What would you rank him, Paul?
Well, TJ Watt is 96, so I'd flip him.
Okay,
Yeah,
fair. That's fair.
I'd flip
That's fair.
Then, well,
You got Devontae Adams.
Travis Kelsey's a 98. He should be 99. It's Travis Kelsey.
I mean, he's dipping now and ratings.
Yeah,
I still stick with 98 though.
Then Devontae Adams, you got Teddy.
99.
Yep, not surprised. Cup is 98. We should be 99.
I'm not gonna give.
I'm
I'm not gonna give Cup
99,
99 just because he had that the triple crown season. I get that, and I've said this before. You have one fucking phenomenal year. Everyone's going to bust open the bank for you
Yeah.
and praise you to high heaven. But that's probably going to be
Now,
Cup's peak.
What's surprising is Michael Thomas is not even in the top 10.
Well, he was
Well,
out
he's
last
out for the
year.
whole season, so
He's back. He's still Michael Thomas. He just was rehabbing.
you got to show me you still
Yeah.
Michael Thomas.
That's what I'm gonna say. It's like if you tear an ACL, you have major injury, you're out for a year. You got to show me where you're at.
Yeah.
And I think there's one more, but I think you think that's it.
Why is Tom Brady still up so high?
Trent Williams is 99.
Yeah, because
Trent Williams is 99.
Trent Williams, okay. And there's no quarterback that's 99.
Nope. The highest ranked quarterback is
Brady.
Tom Brady at 97. Aaron 96, Patty Mahomes 95, Josh Allen 92, Burrows at 90, which I'm very
90.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott 89. Justin Herbert should be in the 90s. I think Justin Herbert should be like a 91, 92. Lamar Jackson should be fucking in the 90s,
The
bro.
disrespect right here from Matthew Stafford. What the
Top 10 at 85.
85.
I'll give
Motherfucker just won a Super
We
Bowl,
couldn't do
dude.
90?
I'll give him like 89.
88 at the least.
Yeah. Russell Wilson, Broncos country, let's ride.
Unnecessary to show up to training camp in that fucking big ass tank.
Unnecessary to show up in training camp with your own jersey. He did
Oh,
that.
yeah, oh, yeah.
He wore his
Did
own
you?
fucking jersey.
I don't get it. I don't get the.
We know what number you are, bro.
Yeah.
So, like,
So this
why does everyone get, like, who
this
gives a
person-
shit?
This player was like in the 19 years I've been around the NFL. I've never seen that.
You couldn't have wore like an Elway jersey or something.
Who gives a
Hey,
shit?
hey,
He's
jersey.
wearing his own fucking jersey. I
Have
don't
you ever
get the-
seen Kobe wear his own jersey?
No, but,
Okay,
exactly.
Yeah, okay.
but it's not a fucking big deal. You guys are acting like it's Paris Fashion Week. How he's showing up wearing his own fucking.
Would you wear
uniform.
your own jersey?
Would you wear your own bedazzled jersey?
Probably, yeah. I don't give a shit.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. To your own training
It
camp?
doesn't matter. Maybe it's putting him in the mindset. Hey, I'm wearing my jersey. I'm gonna get game ready. Whatever the
He's
fuck.
in that
own
let's
his
ride.
number.
Yeah. Maybe he's fucking riding out.
He's in
Who
that
owns
let's
his
ride.
Who the fuck knows? But you guys are making this a bigger
I
deal
own
than
this
it is.
number.
You're a
This
big
is
deal.
me
I
right
wanna
now.
hear it.
Thank you. I'm a big fucking deal. Speaking of big deals, let's talk DK Metcalf.
Yes.
Got the bank here. So he signed a 3-year, $72 million extension that includes $58.2 guaranteed and a $30 million signing bonus, which is the highest ever for a wide receiver. So
Overpaid.
plus
You think
Metcalf,
so?
Metcalf
I
will
think
be a
so.
free
Like,
agent
look,
again at 27
Look,
years
I
old.
like DK.
28.
I like
27.
DK a lot, but without Russell Wilson there, he's
He's gonna
not-
drop off.
Yeah.
Well,
gonna
he's still
drop
the main
off.
target though. That's all they got.
Still got Tyler.
You got DK Metcalf. That's all you got.
I know, but you're not throwing the.
But you
DK
got Drew
at
Lock
all.
as your quarterback. You ain't gonna,
I think
He's gonna miss him every single time.
Homeboy might be starting the rookie Willis.
Who?
Malik Willis, whatever.
Oh,
it is.
Malik
From the draft.
That dude.
I would start him over Drew, but everyone's saying Drew is the shit over there.
Drew ain't this
After
shit.
what, 2 practices?
I get the reports like everybody else, like, ooh, he's making a solid connection with DK Metcalf. Okay.
Or
What does that mean?
DK makes you look good.
What?
I didn't do it.
What do you got open?
That's too
No, this is a fucking ad. Anywho. But no,
But the thing is, he's only 24, dude.
Yeah, and he's gonna
He
be
can
free.
get
He's gonna get
another.
27.
You get 2 max contracts in his whole career. It's insane.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
For him to just drop off if he's still going to have Drew Lock as his quarterback.
The way that he does his conditioning, he's going to be a freak until he's like 35.
I guarantee you he's going to ask for a trade in like 2 years.
Wouldn't you?
I would definitely would if they're going to still
I
stick
think-
with Drew Lock.
But he's getting that money, so after his 3 year, if he has a player option,
Yeah, he'll be a free.
Exercise
He'll
that
be a
shit.
free agent at 27 years old.
27. He's still got some time, yeah. 'Cause
And
what?
so, all right, I get my bank. I got 3 years. Stick it out for 3 years. First season, all right, that's kind of growing pains and whatnot. 2 more seasons. See what we can do. If Drew Lock is starting or Malik is starting, I feel like Drew Lock is going to get benched week 8, and then Malik is going to
now
start.
that is if they don't, try to get a quarterback, like a veteran or something.
Exactly. Who knows? So who knows what will happen? So,
If they're like,
still
fuck
out
this
there.
shit.
but
Cap is still out there.
yeah, and if I'm DK, if we don't at least make the playoffs 1 out of the 3 years,
Look at that division they're in now.
yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
And the same thing too. What's going to happen is that now pretty much DK's at the bar on the contract. So now Debo is exercising his contract out. He wants to get a bag. He's going to get more probably. Which is insane.
I mean, he probably should.
Yeah, money.
Yeah, because he's not getting that running back money, which he's basically split between running back time and wide receiver time.
Yeah,
But, yeah,
Debo.
Debo-
But he's going to get paid as a wide receiver, which is crazy.
He should for what he did for the 49ers last
He
season.
brought
Yes.
them through the playoffs.
Yeah, he was their biggest factor. So, Paul, this is your topic. We got J.J. Watt and Bo Jackson paying for some funerals. So, elaborate on that for me, boss.
So pretty much, J.J. Watt was, he's pretty active on Twitter. This woman was going to sell her jersey from J.J. Watt, and some shoes that were, I think they were signed by him or something like that.
I think so, yeah.
And she tweeted she mentioned him in her tweet, and he's like, nah, dude, don't worry about that, because it was her grandpa that passed. So he's like, me and my wife will take care of it. I'm like, that's amazing.
Just off of a tweet, though, for him to just see that and just be like, yo, no, I got you. Here, let me, PayPal you or Cash App you. Here's some cash. Go.
That's
Just randomly, like.
it's what being an athlete is all about. And I'm not saying that's just being a fucking good person, because you can't take that money with you, so you might as well make someone's day that much better. And then
Bo Jackson helped pay for the funerals of 19 children and 2 teachers in the Uvalde shooting.
Dude, I wish I had this money to just hand out to just people who need it. I wish I could do that.
Yep.
I applaud these guys for
that's
going above and beyond.
That's huge. I mean, obviously, they're in the financial space to do this, and everyone thinks that athletes, just have money. Athletes do have money to blow, but they are taking care of a lot of people.
They have a conscience too.
So it's
Absolutely.
just and it's awesome that these people are doing that. So I want to ask you guys, what are you guys' overall thoughts with J.J. Watt and Bo Jackson paying for these funerals? Paul, I'm going to start with you on this
I
one.
think it's only going to be the beginning of people doing the people with a platform can do that.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see more and more. If there's more and more shit happening, which I'm probably sure there will be. Unfortunately,
they took a vote to ban semi-automatics to the Senate. So first time it's been brought up in a few years. I know I read it last night, but like I said, don't quote me on it.
Is it a vote or is it passed?
I think they're just like bringing it up in conversation. Don't quote me on that though. But Jeremy, what about you, man? What are your thoughts on this?
Man, this is nice to see. This like refreshing to actually have good, decent human beings out there who actually care, who are going through their social media like JJ is, or just seeing what's happening in the news and seeing how it's affecting other people, just to be like, let me help. I have the money. I'm not doing anything with it. Let me help. I wish I could just meet with these people just to see like their good heart and their good nature that they do day to day, because I'm sure they do a ton of stuff that we don't even know about on a day-to-day basis, just because these news stories are big. So, I
know a lot of NFL people, like throughout the whole NFL, they always get involved with kid stuff and cancer research and any kind of autism awareness. They do Play 60.
Oh yeah,
that's their big thing, and then they do a lot of. I know a lot of MLB players do that too.
Yeah,
a lot of them. About the kids, man. About the kids.
All about the kids.
All about the kids.
Speaking of contracts, though.
Oh,
what
contract?
Oh, yeah.
Tyler. Kid contract? Yeah.
So, you know what? So, Kyler Murray, I think we talked about it last week, where Kyler Murray got the bag, but one of the clauses was he has to do 4 hours of independent study every single week, which they ended up taking out.
Because it caused a distraction they didn't think was going to happen.
But at the same time, all right, so I want to bring this out, right? So, you got the Kyler Murray contract clause, and then you also got the Zion Williamson clause, right? So
Zion makes sense, though.
Yes. So
isn't his like a weight
clause?
Yeah.
Yes. Weight clause. So I got it pulled up right here. So
the weight clause.
This is from The Athletic, right? So the next controversial contract clause to stir up the internet turned out to be one attached to Zion Williamson, 5-year, 193 designated rookie max contract extension. So he will have to weigh in throughout his deal to measure his combined weight and body fat percentage to ensure he doesn't exceed a total of
295.
But so
if he's 294, he's good.
So the fitness instructor in me is screaming, "What the fuck?" Because
295. How much is this muscle alone?
Because everyone says muscle weighs more than fat. No, it fucking doesn't. 5 pounds of muscle and 5 pounds of fat are still
5 pounds.
It's still fucking 5 pounds, right? So weight and body fat percentage. Body fat percentage doesn't mean that they should take body fat percentage out. This is fucking stupid. So 295. Stay under 295 for your whole fucking career.
What is he, 6'7" or 6'9"?
It has to say in here somewhere.
Okay, so
I know he's around
6'6", 284
last season,
6'6",
but his weight has exceeded 300 pounds multiple times. I know you're a New Orleans food. You got the good food in New Orleans, but
Cajun.
Come on, bro. You got to stay
well. Shaq was running around 320.
Well, have you seen his fucking frame? Zion Williamson is like a mini version of Shaq as far as body size.
Zion, at least in college, was jacked. So I don't know what happened between that time and now.
He went to New Orleans and got some of that good cuisine.
I mean, he was in North Carolina.
Yeah, he was still somewhat down south.
He was still in the he was still in the fucking South. So what they say about people in the South is you eat good in the South.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
you do.
And Paul, you're freaking Italian. Your Italian dinners. You eat at
you got that 12-course meal, bro.
Yeah, you eat at noon. You're not eating for the rest of the day after that, because they load you up. So, what do you get? I want to get your guys' thoughts. Jeremy, I'm going to start with you. What do you think of the Kyler Murray clause and the Zion Williamson clause?
I feel like they should. Well, I think they're keeping this one, but I think they should have kept the Kyler Murray clause as well too. I mean, dude, come on, just sit down and study. It's not a dig on you saying like, hey, you don't have passion for this game or anything like that. Just saying, hey, you need to study up a little bit more. Maybe you're not doing enough. I don't know what his day-to-day is during training camp or during the season, whether he's actually watching game film or going through all these steps, but come on, just man up. This is a part of your job, and this is something that you want. They give me the bag on it anyway, so come on, just do a couple hours a week just to watch some game film. Just shut up and do it. I do it, hell.
Paul, what about you?
So the thing with Kyler Murray, you ever heard of FaZe Clan, the video game?
Streaming.
Yeah.
They're a big esport conglomerate. He's part of it. So he plays a lot of Call of Duty.
That's why he doesn't want to.
He plays. So I don't know if they're like, hey, you got to do at least 4 hours, bro, because I know you're doing your FaZe shit. But the thing is, when he came out, was it yesterday or the day before? He was like, I was disappointed by this. I was very upset by this. Because do you think I'd do all this work and not put in the film work? Like, he won a Heisman. He's #1 pick. He didn't get there for a reason. Like, you can't
so
just...
did Johnny Manziel, and look over freaking Johnny Manziel.
But the thing is, you can't just, as a quarterback with huge success as Kyler or anybody, you can't just not watch film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
like
I think
Demarcus
he
Russell.
took that as a major disrespect, which I don't blame him.
Yeah.
I mean, it's disrespectful. The thing is, too, I don't think that should have been leaked if it was leaked.
Yeah.
That shouldn't have been anything out there for people to know. So now what's going to happen is whenever he has a bad game, we didn't watch film. He didn't put in his 4 hours of film this week.
Well,
So,
who leaked it? Do you think it's someone from his team?
I don't know,
or
some source.
Because I really don't think the Cardinals would be like, oh, yeah, he has to watch
And
it.
now with Zion, whatever, dude. So you're saying to me, it's 295 is the max, right? If he's walking around at 294, that's fine. That's okay.
They're going to treat this like a UFC weigh-in.
Yeah.
Every single game.
Took 12 stone.
12 stones.
Weighing in at 293.5.
And that's also if he can maintain not getting an injury this whole time.
Oh, yeah.
So he's probably fat because he's been laying around his house the whole fucking last year.
Gumbo all day.
So if he gets above 295, the Pelicans can take away the money. So
It's a lot of money, technically.
So I'm kind of leaning towards like, yes, this is good because it holds certain people accountable. It holds people accountable, right? But I also believe in the fact of you haven't shown me that you've done wrong. If you show me you've done wrong, then I can see these contract clauses happening, right? So for Kyler Murray, there's been, speculation of, he's not the team leader that he needs to be. I mean, you've seen it in some of his games where they're down and he just kind of sits on the bench and, kind of just doesn't hype anybody up. He just kind of takes it, so to speak, right? And you see Zion Williamson, and, we've seen his weight fluctuate. We've seen how he came out of high school and then went to, one and done in college and just, it's going to be the next fucking big thing, right?
Didn't play all last year.
And then he's off-court issues and stuff like that. So I do, but at the end, I do agree with like, hey, we've seen trails, breadcrumbs of you going down this path, so we want to protect ourselves, right, from the business standpoint. Because at the end of the day, it's a fucking business. It's a fucking business.
I think the weight clause makes more sense than Kyler's clause.
Well, yeah.
Right, I get that. But at the same time, if I know that, if Kyler's got a bunch of shit going on right now, you are a football quarterback first.
So that's
so
like
you
your
need
first
to make
job.
this a priority. If you don't make this a priority, you're going to have some
And that's
problems.
the thing, though, is like, it's like saying you need to do your job. Like, he knows what to do. He knows how to do it. It's like going...
But will he do it, though? That's the thing.
He has been this whole time. That's why he's getting that bag. They wouldn't think he's doing a good job.
I would not have given him that money.
He's
No,
worth it. He's worth it.
I don't think he's worth it.
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of
It
money.
is a lot of money, but like he's the best quarterback they've ever had in their whole franchise.
So what have
Besides
you
Kurt
I
Warner.
was going to say, wait, what about Kurt Warner?
What,
I mean, he was only there
what
for like
has
2
Kyler
years.
done for them?
He's gone to the playoffs. Barely.
And I'm going to get a fucking 5-year, $200 million contract?
Because he's the future. You can build around him.
Okay.
He is unreal talent.
Okay.
And he knows how to utilize it.
I would not have still... I would have given him like 5 years, 150, 180 in that area.
I can see that.
Yeah. I would have...
160,
no more than...
170.
no
now,
more than-
Lamar Jackson is...
He needs a fucking bag.
Now, what's the difference between him and Lamar?
Unanimous MVP, playoffs, and he's done more with less.
I mean, who was Kyler had?
DeAndre.
Just for this past year or so, and he's been injured last year.
JJ.
And now he's going through the
Zach
first
Ertz.
6 games because of his,
That-
juicing.
Yeah. PEDs, whatever.
So, Kyler doesn't really have... Then Zach Ertz is washed up and old, by the way. He's just there to be like a good blocker.
Damn, you just call Zach Ertz washed up.
And that's why the Eagles kept Dallas over him. They're like, all right, see you, Zach. Thanks for your time here.
Damn.
Zach's good, but he's just a good blocker. He's a good blocker. That's
But
what they
Lamar, MVP, multiple playoff appearances. Kyler Murray, no MVP, 1 playoff appearance.
Madden cover athlete.
Man cover athlete.
Do you think he should get more than Kyler?
Yes.
So like 250, like Deshaun area.
I think Deshaun area. If you
Jesus
Browns,
Christ.
and you know what? We talked about this, like the Rudy Gobert trade, like,
Yeah.
and it sets a bad precedence, right? So you give all this fucking money to Deshaun, and you don't know what his future is going to be, whether it's 6, 8 whole
And
season.
that's with him not even playing for the past 2 years.
And exactly.
It's
Then
crazy.
you see Kyler Murray,
Yeah.
who has done less, get that bag. It's like, if I'm Lamar Jackson, like, I got a unanimous MVP. I've done shitload with less. They traded Hollywood Brown away, which is fucking
That
stupid.
was like his best friend too.
Best friend too.
Yeah.
And I've led you guys to a few playoff appearances, and I've done more with less. And I'm a dual threat quarterback. Give me my fucking bag.
As long as they keep Mark Andrews, is all he needs. Mark Andrews is a monster.
You need somebody else to
Big-
like,
Big
No, I know.
facts.
I'm not saying
Big
that.
facts. All right, so bottom line, Lamar needs to get paid. Deserves to get paid. Big bag. Big money.
And
Big,
we'll
big,
see
big.
about these Zion weigh-ins too.
Yeah. So, let's see. What do
It's
we
gonna be
got
like
next?
the LeBron like special, you know, like it's gonna be the Zion
The
special.
Zion.
Yeah, for real. All right, so Paul, you brought up Tennessee football infractions.
Yes.
So let's quickly touch on that.
Pretty much, they got some sanctions for recruiting, because he was paying recruits like $12,000 in cash, and arranged like fishing trips and nail salon visits.
This was
Oh
before
my
the
God.
this was before the NIL deals, right, and everything like that.
This was during. Like he was trying to get them, like
Oh, trying to recruit them.
Trying to
Not,
recruit,
not
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I messed that one.
But no, I mean, it's in this. It's the football program, not the basketball team. But yeah, he was just trying to, hey, dude, I'll get you a fishing trip if you want to come play for me,
Fishing trip.
or like whatever. Yeah,
Didn't he get him? He got him like cars too. His wife was even in on it as well,
Yeah.
like setting up housing viewings
That's
and
how to
everything like
sucker.
that.
That's how to sucker an athlete who's, these athletes can come from nothing, and then
I
it's
mean
like,
that's what college football is about. That's what they do. That's their MO. Why do you think Nick Saban's been so successful?
I guarantee.
I mean,
there's
he
some
does.
underground
He
shit
like
going
he
on.
like rides that fine line of like infraction and like safe. He
Yeah.
rides that line perfectly. He's the master at it.
But I feel like Alabama gets away with a lot more stuff. Like they could do it blatantly in front of an NCAA official, and they'd just be like,
I mean, really,
turn a
all
blind
he's
eye.
got to say is like, "We're Alabama. You want to go to a national championship or not? You want to play in the college football playoff or not?"
NFL career right here. You come with a
Literally, you'll be in first or second round each fucking year, like,
guaranteed.
guaranteed.
Yes, stupid. All right, let's switch topics a little bit. I'm going to go ahead. I want to talk about Shaq's comments.
I didn't see this. What happened?
So Shaq basically said that. So Steph said the 2017 Warriors would beat the 01 Lakers, and Shaq responded, says, "No, they're gonna have to double me." O'Neal said, "This has come from Sports Illustrated. If they don't double me, I'm going for 60 points without the free throws."
Out. That's why you had to throw in without
Without the free throws. I'm glad he clarified on that one. So basically, Steph said that, hey, they can't guard me and Steph. They're not going to have anybody to guard him and Steph. But obviously, get the 2001 Lakers, right? So
Do you have the roster list for the 2001 Lakers? Because I know Shaq,
No.
Kobe.
Shaq and Kobe, but like the other role players aren't as
Yeah, I was gonna say who are the other role
like
players?
Rick Fox, Derek Fisher.
let's see here. Roster and stats. So you got Kobe Bryant, Derek Fisher, Greg
Yeah.
Foster, Rick Fox, Devian George, Horace Grant, Ron Harper, Robert Ory, Tyronn Lue, Mark Madsen. I don't even know how to say that. Stanislav, whatever. Shaq, Mike Penberthy, Isaiah Ryder, and Brian Shaw. So that is the 01 Lakers.
And 17 Warriors.
I'll say the supporting cast of the 01 Lakers does not look that great.
Okay, let's see. 2017 Warriors. Jordan Bell, Chris Boucher, Omari Kasepi, Quinn Cook, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Draymond Green, Iguodala, Damian Jones, Sean Livingston, Kevin Looney, Patrick McCaw, JaVale McGee, Zaza Pachulia, Klay Thompson, Dave West, and Swaggy P.
The supporting cast of the 17 Warriors is a better supporting cast than the Lakers They also had a better bench than the Lakers. And it's also a different era.
Yeah, they would shoot lights out.
Now, Curry or Clay can't match up with Kobe. I mean, he's Kobe. They have the triple team him, and Kobe would still beat him. That was prime. That was like prime.
You got prime Kobe on Klay Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson has been a great two-way player.
Kobe's
going to eat.
He's also
Kobe would
very
eat his.
good. Kobe's a very good defender, also.
And then they would honestly probably put KD and Klay on Kobe.
Now, who are you going to put on Shaq? Draymond?
Draymond's going to eat him.
I mean, yeah, Draymond's an excellent defender. At that time, he was very good.
Shaq would bully the shit.
Shaq is also like a good 5 inches taller than him.
You got JaVale, too. You got JaVale McGee.
Who? It's Shaq, bro.
You're going to have to double Shaq regardless with Draymond and JaVale.
So you're gonna have
every possession.
You're gonna have your whole team on 2 people,
and then hey, don't sleep on Derek Fisher. You got look, Steph Curry's the better shooter between him and Derek Fisher.
He's also a good defender too.
But Derek Fisher is a solid player as well. You got Rick Fox, solid player. Brian Shaw, solid player as well. So you have a lot of.
Andre Iguodala's.
I was going to say it'll
underrated.
If this was in a playoff series, easily a 7-game series. But I feel like that Shaq and Kobe edge is just something like.
You can't. Shaq will just mow over that team. Kevin Durant's not. He's lanky, but that's it.
Yeah.
Shaq will eat you.
This would be a good matchup to actually see.
It would be good.
There's so many different factors.
Yeah.
You'll know.
It can go either way.
Like, you already know that the Warriors will just shoot threes because that's what they're set up as, a 3-point team.
Have you seen Kobe's defense? People sleep on Kobe's defense.
Yeah.
Yes. Now,
that dude is nasty.
Also, I think Curry is taller than Fisher also, so that gives him a little bit of length advantage too, right?
Plus,
Fisher's kind of smaller. He's smaller.
Curry, yeah. He can pull up from anywhere.
Yeah, he literally half court. All right.
Bucket.
Bang. Sweet. Same with Clay.
But Kobe's not letting Clay get anything off.
No.
I think if you put the pressure, you put the clamps on Clay.
Like you're just making Steph Curry make plays. That's.
I think
it
comes down to Kevin Durant, right? Because we've seen Clay have really bad nights. We've seen Steph have really bad nights. But Kobe even said the one player he could not figure out before he retired was Kevin Durant. So just imagine if Kobe was in his prime, and he give Kobe enough time. He's like, all right, let me go on KD.
No, but KD is also taller than Kobe, though. So it would be Rick Fox having to defend him. Rick Fox,
a little bit lankier, yeah.
Plus,
but like Rick Fox.
Plus, you got the triangle. You got the triangle. You got the defensive mind of Phil Jackson.
Phil Jackson going up against Steve Kerr.
But Steve Kerr was under Phil, so Steve Kerr knows that.
The student would not surpass the master on that one, dude. Come on. Mark Jackson built that Warriors team. Everybody fucking knows it. Steve Kerr just took the reins and rode off into the sunlight with it.
With Phil Jackson's knowledge.
But Mark Jackson didn't win the shit. Steve Kerr won 3.
But he built the foundation. He built the foundation.
4.
But the foundation, you can build the foundation all you want.
But you can have a shitty foundation. Steve Kerr did not build that team. Mark Jackson deserves all the credit. Should deserve all the credit for the Warriors' success.
But
Steve Kerr, the credit for the first one.
Steve Kerr kept them together. He was the reason why they wanted to still be there. He's the reason why they got Kevin Durant.
I get that.
Kevin Durant wouldn't go there.
Kevin Durant is a fucking bum.
He's a bum. I'm not saying you're wrong. Like Kevin Durant,
he can't get shit done by himself.
Kevin Durant wouldn't have gone to the Warriors if it was a bum ass coach.
No, Kevin Durant wanted to go to the Warriors because it was the easiest way to a championship. I'm going to die on that hill.
Yeah, because of coaching.
No, because
coaching. It starts with coaching and then it trickles down.
No, because you got fucking Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, and they just smoked you.
So the system
finals 4-1. Don't give a shit. If I'm like, look, if I got LeBron and D Wade and I'm Chris Bosh, that's going to be my easiest way to the title. I'm fucking hopping on that.
Now,
that's going to be the easiest way. Yes, coaching is a part of it.
With the system that MJ was in, the triangle, do you think if he didn't have the triangle, he would have won?
Yeah.
Why?
MJ would have found a way to win.
So the team that he had one other person to go to all the time with Scotty. If they didn't have the triangle, which was at that time transcendent, because no one else was doing it, no one else knew about it. Like, what the fuck is this? you wouldn't have nearly as much success as he would have if he was in a regular, like a zone defense or something like that.
No, I get it. Like I said,
So the system also helps doesn't make the player, it helps the player. So the system that he implemented with Steph and Clay, utilizing them, and then throwing in KD because he's a freak.
Exactly.
It starts with the coaching and trickles down.
No, with KD's decision. It does not start with the coaching.
Well, no, it's selfish reasons. Yeah, he's selfish.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm not defending. I will never defend Kevin Durant.
That is Jeremy's boy right there.
Sorry, but I will not defending him.
No.
Hey, he just learned how to do TikTok, so I'm not putting any more pressure on
like
him.
all up in his face.
Maybe he can figure out how to.
Maybe
he can figure out how to just win by himself before he gets on a fucking TikTok. So,
well, altogether, that would be a good ass matchup from the coaching standpoint.
It would go 7 games.
It would go 7
Yeah,
games. Oh man, I wish there was a way we can see that shit.
2K.
We had to fucking
do 2K.
No.
So like put it on like professional mode or something, like the hardest difficulty, and then run the simulation.
Yeah, that'd be pretty hard. All right, so I just want to briefly touch on this. So obviously, it's been over a month since KD requested that trade, and now Boston Celtics were among one of the teams to potentially land KD. But I want to kind of talk about or briefly mention, what the Celtics would have to give up for KD.
Yeah, wait a minute.
An arm, a leg, a head.
So, but Boston's able to construct a package for Durant. This is off of ESPN.com. That could include Brown, as many as 3 unprotected first-round picks, and 2 pick swaps. So, Jaylen Brown and a bunch of picks. Jaylen Brown responded with simple SMH. Shaking my head. If you're the Celtics, are you getting rid of Brown? 3 future unprotected first-round picks and 2 pick swaps?
That's not bad.
For KD?
It's not terrible.
Not a bad thing.
You're adding
I think they threw in Marcus.
You're adding
Marcus
a
Smart.
scorer to there too.
Oh, wait, they were giving us Smart too?
Oh, if it's Smart, then I don't know about that. If it's only Jalen, bye.
I feel like you're getting a deal up there.
Yeah.
You're just giving up Brown.
If that's all they want, and
Yeah.
and Nets don't want more than that, that's perfect.
Yeah.
I
think if you throw in Smart though, that's when the deal's like.
If
some of those picks are coming off the board. If
I'm the Nets, give me Brown and Smart.
I'm surprised they don't want Tatum.
You ain't going.
Well, Tatum's off limits. They're not
Tatum's
giving Tatum
off
at
limits.
all.
He just signed that max.
True,
extension,
that's
so.
true. I forgot about that.
Jason Tatum is the face of the franchise. Jaylen Brown is, playing second fiddle.
The side chick of Boston Celtics.
Yeah, so who knows? All right, fellas, we're gonna breeze through these topics here. We're gonna Pistons bring back the teal uniforms. I'm super about that.
Yes,
especially
there's a lot of people that are
your
upset.
Fiance
hates them.
I was like,
really?
why does she hate them so much? I need to ask this question.
She briefly touched it. She just it's like ugly.
The teal and then the Pistons logo. That was one of the best.
Now, on the other side of this, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. On the other side of this, that era of the Pistons was shit, and people associate the '90s Pistons with horrible basketball and Grant Hill.
Okay, so
which is unfair.
What is different than the new fucking uniforms now?
But it's unfair to Grant Hill too. He did all he could with what he got given.
Exactly.
But we sucked for that whole decade.
I mean, we sucked for a while.
We had about a good 3
going to work
sorry to admit it, until Joe Dumars came. When Joe Dumars was actually doing what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
That's when you turn it around. But
stupid.
I do like the teal though.
I like the teal. I'm not against it.
And I think it's only like 10 games they're using it or some shit.
Use it all. I used to have a Grant Hill teal jersey.
Now I don't want them to bring back. You remember that shit red one they had, the old red one,
the Thunderbolt one.
It was like was it the blue and the red?
It was the teal, but it was the red one instead of the teal one. Same exact uniform, but red.
Oh yeah!
Yes.
Wow, you touched back in the I forgot about that.
Now, if they bring that back, I'm gonna hit it. But
I can see that red with like the new logo, and then the teal with the old logo. Like
I wouldn't mind that.
Kind of like a good combination.
I wish they would have made remember the jersey was gray. It said Motor City.
Yes, I remember.
I like that one a lot.
That one was
nice. I like that one a lot.
That was nice.
Now it wasn't. I don't think that was the one with the shirt one with the sleeves.
Oh, the shirt uniforms were.
Yeah.
Was that with the Motor City?
I think it was. Yeah.
Or did they have a Motor City one without the sleeves?
No, I don't think so.
Where it was just the jersey itself.
Yeah.
I feel like they did.
I thought they did too, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
think
I could be wrong.
Can we go back to like the
But that was-
reversible jerseys? Remember the reversible jersey? You flip that bitch inside out, it was a whole different jersey.
Yep. No, I think
Yeah, see that
Yeah.
one. Yep.
getting off team here. I think the Bulls should bring back the red pinstripes. The black.
The black with the
I
red
do
pinstripe.
like those.
Yeah, those are.
I miss
pretty
those.
Clean.
Very.
I've always wanted an MJ jersey with the red pinstripes. I've always wanted that.
I don't like that Motor City one that Andre was that Greg Monroe. Andre
That one. I like
Yeah,
that
I don't
one.
like
This
that
one's
one.
stupid. The one that Blake Griffin has.
Yes.
Well,
That one's
because
horrible,
Blake
too.
Griffin.
I'm not knocking Blake. Well,
It's Blake Griffin,
This-
though.
Blake Griffin. Anyway.
But yeah, the black one. Yeah, I would do that over the red one.
Stupid. All right, Jeremy, talk to us about this rebirth of LimeWire.
Oh
Are we really going back to this?
Well, you know,
Is it possible?
LimeWire, among the ages,
Yep.
back then in the day, gave our computers and our parents' computers AIDS pretty much all the way.
Pretty
But
much.
now they are rebranding it to where it is now a NFT trading site
The
for buying and selling NFTs. I still don't know what the fuck an NFT is really.
non-fungible token.
Yes.
What is it?
Anything. It could be anything.
Basically, you can make anything an NFT, right? So
This pair of headphones, you can make an NFT and sell it for however much you think it's worth.
And
Because
then
it's
you
a
can-
piece of art.
it's basically a piece of
What?
art, and you own the
Yeah.
rights to this piece of
Yep.
art, and then it goes on the blockchain, right? So I did a lot of research on this.
You
stuff.
don't own this, you own the art.
You own the art. So if I
Yeah.
let's say if Paul owns that, he sells it for $100, right? I buy that for $110. So he can have somewhere in kind of like the contract where he makes 10% off of every single sale. So let's say if I sell for $200, right? I make $200, he makes $20. Next person sells it for $400. I don't get shit. He gets $40, right? So he owns the rights to them, but in that contract,
What?
it's crazy. It's
Yeah.
really, so, but the thing is, it's like crypto. It's very. One day it could be worth
I
700,000. The
heard
next
crypto
day,
was going.
yeah, crypto's going down.
So is there a way to like make millions off of one NFT?
Yes.
So you heard of CryptoPunks? Have you
No.
seen the pixely looking people? So they sell for like 100K, 200K.
What?
It's unreal. Some of them are like those things.
Get this.
They look like Avatar looking people.
Oh, this shit.
So those sell for sometimes hundreds of thousands, sometimes millions.
It's basically like digital art that you own.
And there's this guy on TikTok, I forgot his fucking name, but he has like 10 of them.
Yeah.
He's worth like, it's those 10 alone are worth like 10 million or something.
Yeah, craziness.
What?
30 million, something like that. It's
Yep.
fucking unreal. It's stupid unreal.
Somebody give me one so I can sell it
Right.
for 10 mil.
Right.
Yeah,
So pretty soon, like, what if they like made an NFT of the Mona Lisa?
they can make an NFT about anything. So
You know
let's
what
say
I'm saying?
let's say if I make an NFT, like, all right, I'll make this water bottle an NFT, and then let's say if you purchase this water bottle, you get free access to
Yep.
whatever shit I come out with, right? So, for example, I create my own workout plans, right? So if you buy this water bottle, you get free access to all my workout plans that I create, right? And then I only have 10 of these available. 10 people get free access to my workout library, so to speak, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh shit, what if he does it again? Then I'll fucking create another NFT of, let's say, this mouse. And then, okay, you get access to a one-on-one coaching session, right? And then only 5 of these exist, right? So if you buy these for $200, you get access.
So what's crazy is Avenged Sevenfold started to get into the NFT game over the course of the lockdown and COVID and all that stuff. They started, the lead singer started getting very into it. He's so much so he made his own blockchain. It's called the Death Bat Club. This is called the Death Bat.
Yeah.
So he made this whole thing and made it so like you know how the CryptoPunks look like, the Avatar-y style?
Yeah.
They made that with the Death Bat logo, but different ones, and he sold them, like a bunch of them. They did it for like a limited time, and a bunch of people just ate that up. And now it's gonna get to the point where they're thinking about doing it for like music releases. Like if you want to listen to this album first,
Oh.
if you want to listen to this first, get an NFT, and then you can get access to this.
Early access to
Then they're gonna
That
do
makes
it.
sense.
Then they're gonna do it to where like you can get access to VIP stuff, backstage access,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. They're through
Oh.
NFTs. They're one of the few in the rock business they're doing something with blockchain and with crypto.
Actually doing something.
And they're like, and the community's huge. It blew up. It's huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
It's like I follow Gary Vee, right? So
that's who I was thinking of. Okay.
Yeah, Gary Vee is this dude. I love Gary Vee because he's like a no bullshit. He owns his wine company and stuff like that, and he gets in. They call them Gary friends, right? NFTs.
Yeah.
He does that, like, so he'll do like VCon, which basically like is almost like Comic-Con, but he brings in like speakers and stuff for motivational stuff. And then he's like, all right, if you buy Gary Friends, you get backstage passes to Gary, VCon or whatever the case may be. So this shit is fucking huge, and he said he thinks it can be like NFTs will take over.
Well, it's not going away. It's just it's market dependent.
Yeah.
So like if the market crashes, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Who has the money for this right now? I need
Rich
NFT
people.
money.
Get that Powerball. You'll be able to get in there.
Which has anyone won yet?
Nope.
I haven't
think
seen
so.
anything yet. I've seen the numbers are selected, but I think
They're
there's.
selected.
I think so. So, if you guys don't hear from me for a few days, you know why.
I'm hunting him down.
Oh, I'm changing everything.
Evan quit his job. He just left Michigan. We have
Oh,
no
I
hear from him at all.
won't leave Michigan. I would change my number. Only I think there would be a small group of people that would have my new number, and that would be it.
And us being one of them.
Yeah,
Mhm.
of course you got to have my new number.
Probably go buy a house in the hills.
That's right.
Hey, I would buy a house in the hills. I would buy like a fucking studio. I'd buy stupid shit. But I would, of course, I would seek financial help first to get my
I'd
shit
be neighbors
going.
with Eminem. Fuck it.
Yeah. Right. Alrighty, so we got on a little tangent there. So rebirth of LimeWire. So selling NFTs. Are you guys planning on buying any NFTs in the future?
Nah.
I had
Maybe Event Sevenfold that they come up with the cooler ones.
Is there like a cheap one I can buy for like $5?
They're not bad. You got to go through it's like you got to go through Ethereum. They call it Ethereum.
Ethereum? Yeah.
You're gonna buy Ethereum, then however many Ethereum you have can use to purchase a certain token. Yeah.
Why do I gotta go through someone else to buy something?
And you gotta have the wallet. You gotta have your wallet, a crypto wallet.
I set all that shit up. I set up my crypto wallet and everything. I'm broke. So
Sounds like a backdoor drug deal. You gotta
Pretty
know a guy
much.
to know a guy to know a guy to get the stuff you want. You know.
right, yeah.
Not wrong.
You gotta buy from the dealer to get to the head honcho. You know.
And on top is El Chapo.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, what do you say in 21 Jump Street? Find dealers.
Forgot about that movie.
That's a classic.
Alrighty, so switching topics here. We got
Ooh.
Jeremy, you brought this up. Variety ranks top 50 superhero performances in movies.
Yeah, you guys might be a little upset about this.
I heard. All right, so I'm gonna kind of breeze through this, right?
I was gonna say top 5.
I need top 10. Who's top 10?
Solid.
I don't care about
Michael
the 50.
Pena, Ant-Man.
I don't care about 50. I want top 10.
There's a lot of honorable mentions that don't get enough credit for this stuff. But
Andrew Garfield.
No,
Way Home,
this is
48.
superhero performances.
performances in the movies,
Okay.
not just superheroes themselves.
Not like top 10, top 50
Yeah.
superheroes. All right, so Zazie Beetz, Deadpool 2.
Basically, the people who played them and the characters themselves and how they
Okay, I can
did.
see that. 46.
Zoe, that's kind of
Dave
low.
Bautista, 2017. Rooker. The LL.
She should be higher.
Tom Hardy.
You should be very higher.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can put him
You
back
should
at
be
50.
Yeah, he should be lower.
That Batman versus Superman was trash.
Not his fault.
Paul Rudd?
Just an Endgame.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
just
okay,
him,
like,
yeah.
okay.
All right. Okay.
Mm.
She should be lower
Karen Gillian.
because she
Avengers
didn't. She
Endgame.
was that story of the duel.
She's a really good
Ron
actor.
Perlman,
Ron
Hellboy.
Perlman?
Okay.
Margaret Robbie, Birds of Prey. I still never saw Birds of Prey, so
Very
I guess
good.
It's,
Very good.
it's okay
Yeah.
movie.
It's not fantastic, but
should
it's
be
not
more. That should be
That
higher.
should be
Into the
higher.
Spider-Verse was probably one of the
Mm.
best. Was probably the second best Spider-Man movie behind No
Yeah.
Way Home.
That was. Yeah.
I'm going to die on that hill. Holly Hunter, incredible.
Why they included cartoons in this, I'd have no idea.
Zendaya, Spider-Man, No Way Home.
She was good in that. Give her that.
She was better in the other Spider-Mans. I think it was Homecoming.
Yeah.
She was better with when they went abroad. Yeah. Henry Cavill, Man of Steel, 2013. That's at 32. How do you say your name? Latia?
Latia.
Right? In Black Panther, 2018. Yeah, she's pretty good.
That should be
Paul
higher.
Dano,
That should be
Batman.
higher.
Yes. All right. So Paul Dano and the Batman,
I
the
have
newest
still not
Batman.
made it through this movie. I'm sorry.
He did a phenomenal
Wait,
job.
you watched it and you stopped?
Yeah, like I'm halfway through it. It's like an hour 15 in or something.
It's a long movie, but not that
I
long.
know. It was late. I'm like, I can't finish.
Tobey
this.
Maguire, Spider-Man 2, 2014 at 29. Okay. Michael Keaton, Spider-Man Homecoming, 2017.
Really?
And he should be
He was
lower.
barely in it too. He was in it a lot, but like,
Chris Hemsworth, Thor Ragnarok, 2017
Really?
at 27. William Dafoe, Spider-Man 22.
This, come
higher.
on.
He's
Higher.
got to be
Come
higher.
on.
He's got to be higher. He's got to be higher.
at least top 15.
Defoe,
Christian
come
Bale,
on.
Batman Begins, and
That needs to be higher.
that's at 25. Kate Blanchett and Thor Ragnarok. She did pretty damn
She
good.
did good.
She did good. Tom Hiddleston, The Avengers 2012 at 23.
Yeah, he was kind of cheesy in that
Okay.
one.
Yeah. Aaron Eckhart and The
Eckhart.
Dark Knight in 08.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Jack Earl Harley,
That was
Watchmen,
good.
2019. Forgot about that movie.
That
Samuel
was a
Jackson.
very good movie.
Yes, Unbreakable. Samuel Jackson, of course. Michael Keaton and Batman, 1989.
Damn. All right.
Alrighty.
Brandon Lee,
Yes.
Crow,
Crow.
1994.
Yes.
Jack Nicholson, The Batman, 1989.
Respect it.
Bruce Willis in Unbreakable.
Okay.
Wesley Snipes in Blade, 1998.
Respect it.
Respect. Spider-Man.
Okay.
Tom Holland, Spider-Man, No Way Home.
14's not
At
a
least
bad
he's in the
spot.
top 15. I'll give him that.
14's not a bad spot.
That was a good one because with this character, we saw a lot of turmoil with him. So it was nice to kind of see that pain brought.
Yeah.
Josh Brolin, Infinity War in 2018.
Okay.
Robert Downey in Iron Man,
Good.
2008. Okay. Gail in Wonder Woman,
Yep.
Yeah.
lower.
Lower?
Yeah.
She did
Wonder
good.
It was cheesy.
It was a really cheesy
It was-
movie.
it
I
was-
could put her back at 15 or something.
I'll put her lower. I'll put her less than 20.
Hmm.
Chris Evans,
Top 10.
Endgame.
Here we go.
Guys. Okay. Okay.
Just looking at that free
Yo.
frame of. Woo.
Give me chills. Gives me chills.
Yep. Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman, 2018.
I wanted this one to be like at least top 5.
Well, I gotta see what the top 5 is. And then we'll...
Oh yeah.
Ryan
Trust me,
Reynolds,
you're gonna be a little upset.
Deadpool. Okay,
You'll
you
be a
got,
little upset.
you got Ryan Reynolds and Deadpool.
Okay.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
not mad. Hugh Jackman and Logan. That was really fucking good.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
really fucking good. Alfred Molina, Spider-Man 2,
See
2014.
this one, I need this one.
Oh.
I need this one right here.
That's good.
I think in between 10 and 20. It's tough.
I didn't need that.
I
one.
don't
That's
think it
six.
needs to
I
be
really
top 10.
didn't.
He doesn't need top 10. He doesn't need top 10.
No.
Your top 5.
Joaquin Phoenix, Joker. Still haven't seen Joker.
Okay. That's what?
I still haven't seen Joker.
How
You have
have you not
HBO.
seen
What
this
are you
movie?
doing?
Fuck off! You haven't seen Batman yet.
I
You
haven't
have-
finished Batman.
you have
I have
HBO.
seen this.
You have HBO. You have
I
no
ain't
excuse.
got time for all that.
Oh, bullshit.
Christopher Reeves and Superman.
Okay.
1978.
Didn't see this movie.
I didn't see this, so I can't. But
Yeah.
So I can't really say.
For that time, he's... Yeah.
yeah, I can see it. Like,
Yeah. He was huge. He was the biggest star back then. He was
no, I believe it.
huge.
I believe it. I believe it. I'm not knocking it. I don't
didn't
know.
see this
I don't
movie,
know.
So I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah.
That's it.
Number
Michael
3.
B. Jordan, Black Panther.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Michael, top 3. He was really fucking good as Killmonger.
Yeah.
I hated Killmonger. In that movie.
Now, he shouldn't be a...
He shouldn't be above
Him
Chadwick
and
Boseman.
Chadwick should flip.
I'm not mad about that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
They should not be.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be above Chadwick. Boseman in this.
Michael B. Jordan's very good. He should be 8. Chadwick should be 3.
Okay. Michelle
Michelle
Pfeiffer.
Pfeiffer. Batman Returns.
Walk the fuck out of here real quick. That
Wait. Oh, it gets better. What's number 1, everybody?
Don't.
Heath Ledger.
Okay.
I'm not mad about that one.
Okay. No.
That's a solid number 1.
very number 1. Get
But number 2,
the fuck out of there.
Michelle Pfeiffer in Batman Returns in 1992 is number
49. 49.
I guarantee you alone, the outfit is what made this number 2. Because back then in that time, for this outfit,
Halle
to be
Berry's
like that,
was better.
I'll take it.
It was better, but I mean, come on, this leather outfit back then in that time in
She didn't
92.
deserve
You're gonna put her over fucking
No,
Killmonger?
I'm not putting her over. I'm just saying
You're
how
gonna
she
put
got
her
to
over
number 2.
Killmonger, Christopher
How
Reeve,
she got to
Joaquin
number
Alfred
2.
Molina,
That is
Hugh
why.
Jackman, Ryan Reynolds,
No.
Chadwick,
No.
Chris
No.
Evans,
No. How she got to
Robert
number 2.
Downey,
No.
Tom Holland,
Nope.
No.
Nope. Nope.
Bro.
that fucking Wesley Snipes. Ah!
And I think
Only real ones know that.
it's only because of the suit.
It's because of the suit, and in 1992, that was like the huge rage, especially for Batman Returns. Yeah, that was
Not
it. That was it.
number fucking 2.
And it was Michelle Pfeiffer. too, back
Not
then.
number 2.
She was kind of hot back then,
I don't care. Not number 2.
but yeah, she did. Not
Where's
need to be a
Black
number 2.
Widow?
Nowhere on here. They're honorable mentions.
Vision?
J.
Vision?
Jonah Jameson? Yep.
J. Jonah Jameson? Oh,
Yep. Not on here.
dog.
Not on here. I'm telling you right now.
What
a lot
about
of people are
Kick-Ass?
upset.
No Kick-Ass in there either. I
Nope.
love Kick-Ass.
That is a slept-on movie.
Dude,
Kick-Ass
it
was
really
a slept-on
is.
movie.
Second one kind of sucked.
I'll agree with you.
There's
there.
a
First
money-
one, though.
So
money grab
variety,
for the second
bottom
one.
line, variety, get your shit together. Get your shit together. All right, fellas. We're going to have a big discussion. We can actually go a little bit longer about this one. So,
Say phase 54. God damn.
I mean,
I fat fingered that one.
How old will we be in phase 54?
The way that they're going we're gonna be in our 80s, still going to the fucking movies.
Oh.
Alrighty. So, Marvel Phase 5 and 6 were recently announced. Paul's been dying about this one, and I've been curious
I'm
to
so
pick your
hyped
guys.
about this, man.
All right, so we talked about the Wakanda trailer, the new Black Panther trailer that's coming out this November, right? So we talked about Thor. She-Hulk is on its way.
Yeah.
I heard they're teasing Daredevil in that, and then
Yes.
Kevin Feige says Daredevil and Spider-Man will still be the street level, the faces of the street level, right?
Daredevil's also getting 18 episodes.
So Daredevil's
I've
getting
seen
18
that too.
episodes.
18?
So I recently finished The Punisher. Just saw that. Super late to the game, I know.
Fucking good.
Still ain't watched Joker, but you watched
Still-
The Punisher.
Yeah.
Punisher's very good, though.
If you have not
Yeah.
seen The Punisher,
Disney has that. So
Yeah.
they haven't even
and
released
Disney
that.
Plus just added both Deadpools and Logan to Disney
Oh,
Plus, and people were
I've seen
kind of
that.
up in an uproar about that. But we sidetracked. So
Even though you have to like physically make your shit mature.
Oh yeah, they have a privacy setting
Like,
on there. You can.
So if you don't do anything, so say if you've had Disney Plus and you don't change anything ever, you can't get Deadpool or Logan. But if you have to physically go into your parental controls and be like, yes, accept. So people who are in uproar can go fuck themselves. They just want to be whiny and offended to be whiny and
everyone
offended.
has to be upset about something, and that's just what they wanted to be upset about.
Just let's put Marvel Phase 5 line
you
up.
will not tell me what to do.
Just did. Sorry about it.
Alrighty. We got Phase 4, She-Hulk, then Black Panther.
Now, another tidbit about Black Panther that I've heard on the good old TikTok is,
TikTok.
all right, the villain in that is not Namor.
Wait, what?
They're saying the villain in it is not Namor because Doctor Doom might be the villain.
Oh, I've heard that.
So, in the comic book series, which I know MCU, the comics are not together, but in the comic books, Doctor Doom went to Wakanda to get the vibranium and get a bunch of, invade them, and Namor and the Atlanteans helped out the Wakandans to defend. So, with Phase 6, first movie being Fantastic Four, it would make sense that Doctor Doom, you set him up now, make him the big bad, and then you build him.
That would make more sense.
No, that's just a theory that I got on TikTok. So who knows?
No, it's a positive theory because I've heard that same.
I think Marvel does a
No.
really great job of trying to get as close to the comics as they possibly can.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for it. Like I said, I didn't read the comics growing up, so I have to do a lot of my own research on it. So
I'm not mad as the first appearance of Namor all this time. Took too long. Personally.
Oh, I mean, they had slight. They didn't say his name, but they
They mentioned him. They mentioned him in Endgame.
Yeah,
But
the earthquake under the water.
yeah, but
type
like
deal.
he's the first ever Marvel hero.
Is he like the first mutant?
He's the first. Well, technically yes, and he's been around since Marvel started. Even before they started, when they were Atlas, he was in 1930 something, and they just now got him. It's crazy. To me.
better late than never. So
I guess.
Phase 5 kicks off with Ant-Man Quantumania coming out in February. Then we
That
got
should be
Secret
good.
Invasion, which is a Disney Plus show. So for those of you that don't know, Marvel likes to do movie, show, movie, show, movie,
Or
show.
yeah.
Show, movie, show.
Yeah.
Right.
Then you got Guardians of the Galaxy, which is the end of the Guardians of the Galaxy. This is their last installment of it.
Oh,
Then you got Echo, Loki Season 2, the Marvels movie, Blade the movie, Ironheart, Disney Plus show, Agatha, Disney Plus show, Daredevil, Disney Plus, Captain America, New World Order movie, and Thunderbolts movie. Right?
All I hear is New World Order is the Hulk Hogan theme song.
So,
New World.
Phase 5, and then they go into Phase 6. They only mentioned 3 movies, right?
Which
Fantastic
The
Four,
last 2 are amazing.
Avengers, The Kang Dynasty, and Avengers Secret
I
Wars.
just hope they don't fuck up Fantastic Four again. We should throw this.
Obviously,
This MCU now.
I
3
heard
times.
Fantastic Four is not going to be an origin story, so
Good.
that's great.
Good.
So
Because
I think they're-
Kevin Feige is like, yeah, people already know the story, so why would
No,
we do
sorry.
it?
It's kind of like Spider-Man. You already
Kinda
know.
like Batman.
You already know. Yes, exactly. You already know. You already know how Spider-Man got his powers. You already know.
He's a Spider-Man?
No, he's actually Centipede Man.
Shit.
But
Wait, how did he get his powers?
don't
Wait.
ask.
What's Marvel?
What are we doing? Are we in the multiverse right now? All right, so fellas, I got to ask you, Jeremy, I want to start off with you, man. How excited are you to hear Phase 5 being announced and Phase 6 being announced?
Dude, I was super excited just because you got all those trailers in one day and you
Yeah.
got all this news that just fucking overloaded my brain that whole entire day. And to get home and to sit down and actually just focus and watch on the Black Panther trailer, I'm like, oh man, this is going to be good. We are living in a good time for cinema right now. I can't wait. I already know when I get to this movie, there's definitely going to be tears. Like, I just know this in my heart. There's going to be tears when I see
Especially if they're making
movie.
the final 2 movies. Great.
It's going to be tears. It's going to be an emotional day.
I'm probably
You know
going to
what
cry
I mean?
during Black Panther. I'm not even going to
Damn.
lie.
I can't wait.
I'm
crying during She-Hulk. Just because how bad
That's how
it's
bad.
that She-Hulk looks.
No, okay, I
I've
will
seen another
say
trailer for that too.
they redeemed them in that
Yeah.
new trailer because Hulk's in it now. Well, Hulk's always been in it, but like now they show Hulk.
I haven't actually seen the new
doctored
trailer.
up the
But
CGI just a little bit
Yes.
more.
it's kind of like when they did the Sonic movie. They originally came out with it, and then the studio got bullied into making Sonic look like Sonic, which is stupid because they should have done it. They had CGI. They should have done it right from the get. But I digress.
Yeah.
So, your guys' thoughts about Black Panther Wakanda Forever
Yep.
trailer?
Good,
Paul,
good. Can't wait. He's coming out.
you're a man of many words.
It's amazing.
Jeremy,
It should be amazing. Like I said, we got so many theories about who the real villain is.
they're gonna say kill.
That's why I can't really say much. I gotta wait and see.
And who is actually in the suit at the end of the trailer
They
too.
said the suit has that gold in it, so they're saying Killmonger.
They're
had
saying
that suit.
Suri though.
Yeah.
They're saying Suri, but they said it could be Killmonger, because he has gold in the suit like he did at the end of Black Panther. They're saying that, but this is what Marvel fans, as
Yeah.
We overthink everything that happens.
I just
in all these
hope-
trailers.
now you know what it's like to be a Laker.
So okay, have you guys seen Miss Marvel?
Yeah.
I've seen one episode.
You seen the end?
I've seen it in.
Don't say shit.
Okay, well
I'll
whatever.
watch it eventually.
So
As with everything else.
With the Joker look.
Yeah.
can I say it? Should I say
do
it?
you want to
Do
know
you-
the ending or do you?
It's not even the end. It's just a one part of the
Yeah.
ending.
Sure.
Turns out she has a mutant gene. They announce it. That
Okay.
The first
so
time,
that's the
yeah.
first time they said the word mutant and gene together. So she has a mutation, which means now they're gonna set the X-Men, which I hope those empty dates in Phase 6 have
Mhm.
some fucking X-Men in it. If not, I'm raging. Rage.
This is exciting times, gentlemen.
See?
Dude,
Exciting
Phase.
times.
So Secret Invasion is gonna be huge.
Yes, I did a little research. on
Secret Invasion is
so-
gonna be huge.
So for those of you that don't know what Secret Invasion is, or dive into that,
pretty much
that's going to
what-
be a Disney Plus show coming
pretty
out in
much what
spring
Nick Fury's
2020.
been doing the whole time.
Yeah.
Chilling in space with the scrolls.
Okay.
So chilling, and then don't know anything. I don't know much about Echo. That's what I will
researched
say.
Yeah, Echo.
Yeah, I will say. I'll shout out to my fiance. She's excited for Agatha because she loved Agatha.
She was
She
phenomenal.
was a good villain.
She
yeah,
loved
I like that.
Agatha in the WandaVision series, so she can't wait for that. I mean, it's going to be very good.
I'm excited for Daredevil.
Dude, if they better make it the Netflix Daredevil though. If they try to Disney it up,
You know they are.
but like make it like PG-13, they can't do it. They can't do it. People
I
they
feel
will
like-
lose all their fan
I
base.
feel like it's gonna be on the lines of like Cap and
So Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier, yeah, it's gonna be along those
It
lines.
needs
Where it's
to
like
be
a little
TVMA
edgy,
though.
a little edgy, but not giving you all of that.
I don't know. It better be.
So you're saying like Daredevil should be like the Punisher? Just be
I mean, if you're gonna bring over them both from Netflix, being a Netflix show and being how Netflix makes their shows, keep it the same.
yeah,
That would be like dumbing down Deadpool to PG-13.
yeah,
What would be the point of that? Like,
Yeah.
just so you have them.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which I mean, wouldn't hold it past them, but like you will lose a lot of people from that.
I really can't wait to see what they do with this Blade movie, though.
Marshall Ali is gonna kill it.
I definitely think he will.
I think that's a good.
And now-
I think that's a
Being
great
an
And then
actor.
Kit Harington's Black Knight's gonna be in it too.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be awesome. It's
Thunderbolts though is gonna be really good. That's with who that chick at the end of the Captain America Winter Soldier series. He's recruiting U.S. agent,
Oh yeah.
and then she recruited Black Widow's sister.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So we'll see who else she gets. I mean, because the Red Hulk, Ross was Thunderbolt Ross is the head of it. So we'll see if they recast him because the actor passed away.
That's what. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see. A lot of stuff coming in hot. So will you guys be watching She-Hulk?
Yes.
Will you
I'll
guys-
watch it to
I'll
see how
watch
bad
it,
it
yeah.
is.
I'm going to watch it.
Same with I watched Miss Marvel to see how stupid it is. Actually, it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad.
I was pleasantly surprised by the
didn't
first
really
episode, but
care
I'm gonna knock
for
it
it.
out.
I didn't either. It lost me
But
in
they-
the middle of the season.
Yeah.
That shit.
I'm just watching it because it's Marvel. Fuck it.
Yeah.
It looks like she painted her face green and it was like, all right, this looks good to me.
Yeah. It's yeah. They need
Like
it.
she has some shitty foundation. Like, here we go. She went to Ulta and then they got the expired brand and
So bad. So, what in Phase 5? What show or movie are you guys looking forward to the most in Phase 5?
It's definitely Loki for a show and then Blade for movie wise.
Blade and Daredevil.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Blade and Loki as well.
Actually, no, low-key, Guardians, too. Guardians is going to...
I don't want to see the end of the Guardians. I really don't.
I love
So
Drax.
it's gonna-
I love Drax.
No, I don't know if it's going to stop the Guardians, but I know it was Dave Bautista's last one.
Yeah, Dave Bautista's last movie. There's that Groot side
Yep.
Disney thing.
I Am
going
Groot?
Too. Yeah.
I'm very curious to see how they're gonna do
Just-
that
yeah.
one.
It's true.
Of course.
You're giving Vin Diesel his time to shine.
Yeah.
By saying one word or 3 words.
It's not even in his voice. It's his
Right.
actual voice.
I'm
It
sure
was his voice.
Well, yeah, I know it's his voice, but it's like it's
No,
not.
it's his voice, but they like,
I'm sure,
they
yeah.
like.
I'm sure. I wish he would just be like, "I am family," or "We are family." Say some shit.
Let's ride.
That's gonna be some shit. Of like in the last episode, he says, "We are family" instead of "I am Groot."
Instead,
Well, he did say we are a group. In 2.
We'll see. We'll see.
We are family.
We'll see how it goes. Alrighty, so I want to touch on this one. Vince McMahon retires.
Yeah, retired. Okay.
We're gonna see.
He was forced into it.
Yeah, forced in retirement.
14
We talked
million.
My health. Yeah.
14 million in hush money.
Yeah.
My health told me it was time to retire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you pay $14 million in hush money, yeah, I'm sure you're tired and want to retire after that one.
Triple H is taking
H.
over creative,
Yep.
which needs to
Thank
happen. Hopefully, they're going to turn into the TV 14 era again, where it's like more raunchier.
Well, they've already announced that they're.
They're announced they haven't done it yet, though.
Yeah.
I've watched the past couple Raws and they haven't done it yet.
I mean, SmackDown's gotten a little bit edgier with Roman now, but still.
Roman's on both brands. Though. You do both because he has both belts.
Roman's just bullying wherever he can, and it's getting annoying right
Milking
now.
the 700 days. He said the belt.
About to change tonight, baby.
That means nothing to me, but okay.
You will want.
I will not watch.
Watch some wrestling, man.
Dude, I don't know about tonight though. It's gonna be so the card is just like
The cards, man.
the only one I'm like not really looking forward to, but I want to watch is the Pat McAfee and Baron Corbin one because I love
That
Pat.
was just
Anything
weird.
about Pat McAfee, I love. He's just good TV. He's just good in general. So
He's funny, yeah.
I just
But-
want to watch that to see him because they used to be teammates in the Colts.
Oh yeah, so now
That's what they're carrying that story over and how they used to be former teammates.
that's
and-
funny that they're just
and
carrying
talking
over.
shit, and dude, it's great.
Yeah.
Pat McAfee is like Pat McAfee say the commentary in that show is now better with him.
It is actually.
That's why he's the GOAT.
Yeah,
That's why he's the GOAT.
But the card though, it's just like now with Seth Rollins injuring Matt Riddle, I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, okay.
Cody Rhodes isn't in it because he's injured because of his freaking bruised titty, and then
His bruised titty.
I just went cross-eyed just so you guys
so this dude, Cody Rhodes, this wrestler, he came back. He was on AEW.
I am familiar with Cody Rhodes.
Okay,
Yeah.
he came back from AEW, went to WWE. On Hell in a Cell, he had a pectoral injury, right? He still wrestled. The bruise was around his whole side, went down his side. It's crazy.
I don't know how you still went on that match.
And he was getting slapped in it and everything, full blown, yeah.
I was just telling yo, roll me up. Let's get this shit over with. I can't.
And he won the match, which is even more crazy.
I'm sure he did.
And if you've seen any Hell in a Cells, old ones, that's how brutal it is.
Yeah, it's brutal as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Throwing it in the steel cage
Yeah.
and shit.
Remember those days?
Your guy, he is broken in half.
It's a slobber knocker.
Fucking hilarious. All right, Jeremy, you gotta explain this next one. So we're gonna get out of entertainment and sports right now.
Oh, guys, there's some crazy stuff. I just
$10,000 first date lawsuit.
Oh shit!
What?
Explain yourself, because if I get sued on the first date, I'm never dating again.
You hear me?
Okay, so
Explain yourself.
Quashanta Short.
What?
Yeah.
Gesundheit.
You just stutter?
Quashanta Short.
Are you having a stroke?
Whatever her
Alright,
name is.
bro.
She is suing a person she went on a first date with for emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
I knew he was gonna say that.
Yes.
Emotional damage and stress from their first date by one, not showing up, also not responding back to her text messages and phone calls when calling him
She got ghosted.
for the date, and also because she did not show up for the date and her mother had passed recently, so that led to this whole emotional stress and drama. So she took him to court.
She went?
Yes, seriously, she took him to court. Evans just walked off.
Walked out.
She took him to court. This actually went to trial, and it was like
Some judge said yes to this shit.
Well, the judge got the paper and was like,
The fuck?
What is happening right now?" Because it was all done off of Zoom. For some odd reason, my man was at home in his house. She was in some airport getting ready to board a flight to go somewhere, and the judge is like, "This is not a case for me in my court. You need to take it to small claims or something like that. What are you doing right now? This is unreal." He was like, "You can't you're perjuring yourself right now. What are you doing? I don't understand this at all." And the guy's just sitting there like, "Dude, I thought this case was gonna get thrown out. I don't even know why we're still talking about this at all."
So, okay. Clarify this.
There's a video of this too.
For the amount?
So,
I've had AIDS.
$10,000. Paint this picture for me, okay? So, she calls him multiple times, texts him multiple times, doesn't show up to the date. So, she does not get a response, still shows up to the date on her own, even after not being responded to, correct?
Well, I think she was there at the date or at the destination.
Okay, so she was at the date and then he wasn't responding.
He ghosted her.
Right, I'm saying this for clarification purposes, but she and then her mom recently passed.
Yes. So I'm assuming he knew that her mom passed, and I guess
Yes, if he knew that his mom passed or her mom passed, okay, it's kind of a jerk move. But at the same time, if she is in an emotional state, the last thing you should probably do is go on a date.
Send a text. Can't make it. What's so hard about that?
It's really not that hard.
It's not that.
I agree with you 1,000%. It's really not that hard. So she sues him for emotional damage for not showing up to the date and essentially getting ghosted.
And you said she won?
No, she didn't win.
She did not win. Okay.
She didn't win, but the case got, I guess, pushed to a small claims court. But here's the kicker for this one. This lady, this is not the first time this lady has done this.
With dates?
Oh.
With dates?
With dates
Oh,
and,
So
dates
this
and other
this
incidents.
is a track record, huh?
She has a track record of doing this with not only dates, but some other actions that she's went to court for, ranging anywhere from her asking from $5,000 to $10,000 in damages.
So she wants emotional damage money so she can support her lifestyle, because clearly she was at the airport, right?
Yes, there's a 10-minute video of her yelling at the judge about how she wrote in her file for the case and everything. She's basically like her own lawyer for this whole thing.
My God.
There's a 10-minute video of her just screaming, talking over the judge, and the judge can't get a word in at all.
Michigan woman sues date for $10,000, yells at judge during hearing. Flint, Michigan. Oh boy. She's hauled off.
That's my man's face right there.
Oh, is that the clip right there?
No, I don't think that's the whole clip.
Looks like it. It's fine in the article.
Let's see here.
It was during COVID? In 2020?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna get it.
Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah, but you see the
her.
fucking...
She looks like a Karen that would do that.
This is my man. That's pretty funny.
He's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, there's a whole 10-minute video of them going through this whole process.
That
and
is
the judge is like,
insane.
mute her right now so I can talk. Well, if she keeps talking, she's not going to hear what you're saying, Judge, so.
If the amount of dates I've been on, or shit, or whatever,
turn into a lawsuit.
and I got $10,000 for each date, I would be rich.
Yeah.
Where the fuck? Why didn't I think about that?
That was a different time. People weren't suing for emotional damage.
They were suing over the hot coffee being too hot for your hands for McDonald's.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, it was the time. Fucked up.
How come we didn't think about this shit beforehand?
Let's talk off mic, fellas. All right, another next topic. I'm afraid to ask. What the fuck is pink sauce?
Hello.
Dude, I had to figure out this shit.
Is this kind of like a?
Is this like a Google that you don't want to Google?
Yeah. Yeah. What the fuck is pink sauce?
So it's not a Google that you don't want to Google, but this got brought to my attention by like one of my coworkers. Of course, she's younger, so she knows. She follows the whole TikTok people and all this other bullshit. But there's a chef out here who is selling pink sauce. No one knows what it is. No one knows what it tastes
Can
like.
I Google it?
You can Google it, yeah.
What's the brand? Just pink sauce?
It's just her brand. She's selling it. She's like a private chef. She says she's been putting this on her clients' food for years and everything like that. And
confused by TikTok's pink sauce.
Yeah.
Let us explain. Okay.
People are a little confused about it as well because she's now selling it, but unfortunately, she's sometimes selling it in bags and not in bottles.
I've never heard of this till just now. It's crazy.
Yeah, and the ingredients on it are a little difficult. At one point in time, the back of the label, she misspells vinegar. So people are like, this is a scam, this is a little phony, this is weird. She's shipping this all over the place, and people are a little concerned because there is milk in it as well, and it's going to hotter places.
Makes sense.
So, food poisoning there.
Alrighty, so what?
No one knows what the fuck it is.
So this is from the LA Times. What are the ingredients of pink sauce? This is the condiment's main ingredient as honey, chili, garlic, sunflower seed, oil, and dragon fruit, aka pitaya. Product's early label had a more complete list: water, sunflower seed oil, raw honey, distilled vinegar, garlic, pitaya, pink Himalayan salt, and less than 2% dried spices, lemon juice, milk, and citric acid. Since then, Pi said on YouTube, milk has been changed to dry milk. Also, there is now a reference to refrigerating the sauce.
That, and sometimes it didn't even look as pink as what she had pictured on her TikTok. So the pink
what does it
color
taste?
level,
I don't know what it tastes like.
No one knows what it tastes like.
No one knows.
No one knows.
I'm not trying this. Are you guys going to try this, Paul?
Where would you get it at?
You have to order it
You
from
have
her
to order
website.
Oh, you have to order it from her.
I think it's like $20 a bottle.
Nope.
Jeremy, would you
I don't trust shit that look like Pepto-Bismol out of a bottle in here.
That's exactly what I'm thinking of. If I see that pink, I think of
Some diarrhea.
That and the
Yeah,
simple fact, no one can like do a testimony as to what this tastes like
Yeah,
or what should it go on. Like, no.
This shit that goes viral on TikTok.
Yeah, I'm still surprised
Fuck.
by something.
Then you misspell vinegar. Like, what the fuck?
It's credible.
All right, look, I can see. All right, one word I cannot spell for the life of me, no matter how many times, is inconvenience. I can never spell that word.
Inconvenience?
I can never spell inconvenience. I don't know what it is. My brain just can't process
Mine
it.
is definitely, I can't always flip around.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
like the
definitely
A-
is difficult, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely like it's pretty bad. What's one word that you can't?
There are several. Well, shit.
There are.
What's one word like?
Several.
One word that is just like Fucking you over.
Definitely the difficult one is up there. I'm trying to think. Probably something stupid or something so easy. It's either that or I get the grammar fucked up with everything.
Peace.
Like you're and your.
Piece, like a piece of pie. The piece sometimes gives me trouble.
Okay.
Is it peace or just.
Not like peace level tranquility, but like I want a piece of pie. Like the word peace. Sometimes gives me trouble. I get the I and the E sometimes mixed up.
You know where the thing's called speaker piece, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like I said,
Just want to make sure.
It's something that my brain just can't.
So you picked the wrong name for this
I
podcast.
think it's a grammar.
I didn't
for
pick
me.
the name.
I think it's a grammar for me. Like I have to like sit there and look at the sentence again. Like fuck. Wait.
Yeah.
English
Is it
was my
your
worst
or you
subject
are?
ever.
English
was
will
my
always
worst.
be my worst subject.
Yeah.
My best subject was anatomy and physiology.
Nerd.
Mine was lunch.
Fucking nerd.
Mine was, if we're talking that, PE was the shit.
Oh.
Alrighty, so Jeremy, you always come with these random ass topics.
Topic out the
But hey, I like this one. Disney World going gender neutral at theme park.
Fuck.
Yeah.
My work actually just did this. They replaced the signs that says all gender bathrooms, and then for ADA ones they have all gender bathrooms, and then they have the wheelchair accessible sign.
Oh.
But it's not like the typical one where it's sitting like this. The person's like leaning over like this. Looks like they're
taking a shit in the wheelchair.
yeah. I don't know. It looks weird. So my work did this. So talk to us about Disney World going gender neutral.
If you ever take your kids to Disney World now, the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo station that takes your little child off to become a Disney princess, they're now changing the name of the people who take your child to become Disney princesses. Instead of adding a fairy godmother, they're now fairy godmother apprentices. That way allowing for males to be fairy godmothers as well at Disney World sites. So
Okay.
they're just keeping up with the times right now. That's basically what they're trying to do, you know.
Just keep it what it is. I get it. You want to be. I get it, but like you don't need to do it if you don't have to do it. So they have to do this? Were people
They don't have to do
no,
this.
were
No
people
one's asking for this.
I'm saying, were people like complaining about it?
I think they're just trying to do it for their
They're
workers
trying to get
in general.
they're trying to get ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
So was someone like, why aren't they all gender neutral?
Probably.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure they got some comment about it, but like, why would you change it right now? Like, it's always been fairy godmothers from
It's fairy godmother. What's wrong
books
with
and
that?
times. So now,
No one wants a fairy godfather. You think?
There's
Think
a
of
different type of
Don
godfather.
Corleone.
Yeah,
you know
there's
what
a
I'm saying?
different type of godfather. By the way, that reminds me, you can actually stay in the Godfather home. They have it on as an Airbnb.
seriously?
Yeah.
So,
Oh, shit.
all right, fellas, this weekend.
How much money is that?
Yeah, right.
I don't know. You can look it up though. But yeah,
Yeah, gender neutral. There you go.
what is your thoughts on it, Paul?
I mean, yeah, cool. They're going with the times. It's great, but they didn't need to do it.
So you're kind of
Like, stick with tradition.
if
Stick
it
with
ain't broke,
tradition.
don't fix it.
It's no,
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
and I get it. Like, I'm not trying to, back what they're trying to do. I get it. Gender neutral is great, but like, if it didn't need to happen, why do it? Just to save your ass. That's all the reason they're doing it. It's cool.
I agree with that too. Like, I know you're trying to stay with the times and everything, but
It's tradition.
It's
People-
always been fairy
Yeah.
godmothers. I don't care if there's a fairy godfather or apprentice or whatever you want to call them right now. I really don't care. If the dude wants to work at
Like,
the
why don't they
Bibbidi
just-
Bobbidi Boo shop, fine.
Like,
just do
why don't
it.
they just make a separate fairy godfather thing without you don't have to.
Or how about like, hey, fairy godmothers take your little girls or your daughters to become Disney princesses, where their fairy godfather or apprentice takes them to be Aladdin or Genie or some other shit,
And it'd be different. Now, it'd be different if Disney, in like one of those old animation movies, had a fairy godfather, and they haven't. So say if they had it and they haven't done a fairy godfather in the parks yet, I can see why people would be mad. Like,
Right.
why haven't you done this yet?
Right.
But they haven't done a fairy godfather in a movie yet.
Yeah, there is no evidence. There's no paper trail to like need this right now.
But like, I mean, it's cool. Cool. They're being progressive, but like,
It's not necessary.
Okay. I'm in the same boat. It's a very touchy subject, so I want to make sure
can
that
we do Am I the Asshole?
You still got more. I know you got one.
I don't have one. I just want.
I actually don't have one.
No!
I don't have one either.
Unfortunately.
Alright, never mind.
All right. You got Kid Cudi walks off the stage at Rolling Loud. I saw this clip. He filled in for Kanye. And then Kanye showed up during Little Dirk's set.
Oh, he filled in for Kanye?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
And then, he shows up at the end anyway. Like, what the fuck is the point of this?
Who knows? So, Jeremy, what exactly happened to Kid Cudi?
Kid Cudi was
the GOAT.
in his set. And apparently, throughout the beginning of the set, people were throwing objects on the stage at him, some actually hitting him, like a water bottle or something like that. At a point, he got upset and literally said, hey, if y'all throw one more motherfucking thing on this stage at me, I'm walking off the stage. That is it. This is disrespectful. I didn't come here for you guys to throw shit at me like this. It's not cool. I'm an artist here. This is my craft. Throw one more motherfucking thing on here, I'm leaving the stage. Someone threw a water bottle. Bro, dropped the mic and literally walked off.
Good for him.
And the whole crowd kept
now, was he like,
Kanye.
You know, was it a bad set?
I don't think it was a bad
set. Were people throwing bottles because he was doing bad?
Or they could have been throwing bottles because they wanted Kanye instead of Cudi.
That too, yeah.
But at the same time, Kanye dropped out himself. He dropped out himself.
So why wouldn't you be mad at Kanye?
Kanye still showed up during Little Dirk's set, which is fucking stupid. But my take on this, and I want to ask you guys, good for fucking Kid Cudi, because this is bullshit, because that is his craft. He is a human being. We've talked about it on this podcast about popcorn being tossed on basketball players. Yes, you are there. These people are to provide entertainment for you, but you are still a human being at the end of the day. Plain and simple, treat others how you want to be treated. It's not that complicated.
Cue up the malice.
Malice in the palace. Oh boy.
Yeah, malice in the palace,
right? You get a beer thrown on you, yeah, I'd throw hands too if I got a beer thrown on me.
Hell yeah.
You know.
If you're throwing something at me, if you are willing to dish it out, you better be able to fucking take it.
Yeah.
That's that I firmly believe. So Jeremy, your take on this, man?
I mean, I feel the same way as you did. Cudi was up there. He's done a lot to like get back in the position that he is right now as well too, with the mental health break that he had to take for a while from the studio. So, dude, I'm back here. I'm up on stage. Like, respect what I'm doing up here. Don't just throw shit at me. You know. I mean, hell, the baby got that busted ass Adidas thrown at him too a while ago. But like, come on, we don't need to keep doing this again on stage. Like people, I don't know. People just seem like they're getting away with too much freedom now that we're back at live events again.
Paul, your take?
Same as you guys. It's give the man respect. He's up there. You're paying for this. He's doing what you're paying for. Did they throw bottles at Kanye? No.
No.
Okay then. And Kanye's the one that backed out, so be mad at him.
And then him and Cudi split up. They got upset at each other.
Because Kanye's fucking crazy.
Because of the whole Pete Davidson thing.
Yeah.
Cudi's friends with him.
Skeet.
Yeah. Paul, I believe this is your topic here. Drake was being a creeper.
Yeah. What the hell happened there?
So I think I know what you're talking about.
I was scrolling through Instagram, being bored, and came up with this story that BuzzFeed posted. It says, Drake has sparked backlash after he posted a disturbing and creepy photo he'd taken of a woman he doesn't know sitting in a restaurant.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Some creepy shit.
So he says, basically this was a fairly attractive woman. He's like, I'm trying to airdrop something to her because she's bad as hell, is what he was saying. So
he airdropped a dick pic to her or something?
I don't know what he was trying to airdrop, but
it's been a creep.
That's weird, man. That's really weird.
Just because you're famous doesn't mean you can do whatever you want.
That part.
Who just randomly does that?
I feel like me. So me and you walk down the street, right? Airdrop you a photo of like a fucking something, just anything you could think of. Like, why? Why did I do that? Why?
Like, why wouldn't you just text it to us?
We're like
right next to each other. We have each other's phone number, but to randomly do it to someone like across the street or something
Shit's
like
unwarranted.
Yeah, it's
weird.
It's really weird. Anyway,
so I have millions and millions of dollars. You know what I'm gonna do? You're hot, so I'm gonna airdrop you something because I think you're hot, and you should, accept it. No, it doesn't give you any kind of power over me because you have money.
But also, side note, like, how does Drake know she has like her airdrop on as well too, and like, how does he know that like that's her? That's going to her.
Who knows, man?
How does she know that she wanted that?
I don't think she was even aware of him.
And the flip side of that too is that if she was aware of him, she'd probably be like, "Oh my God, it's Drake." But like, still doesn't mean should send unwarranted stuff to people.
It's
Yes.
a new level of
It's called
unsolicited dick pics right here.
creepy.
Yep, that's right. Alrighty, then Jeremy, this is your one. The Weeknd's haunted house coming to Universal Studios for Halloween.
Ooh, yeah, this should be fun. So I wish E was here with this one because I know he would like freak out about this. But The Weeknd has collaborated with Universal Studios.
Okay.
So when Halloween time comes around, he's gonna have like this huge attraction at Universal based off of his albums and the videos that he's had to make like this huge haunted house
Oh shit.
for like
That's
Halloween.
pretty dope. It's different.
Weekend. Yeah,
That's
Cool.
pretty fucking dope.
Very cool.
he's
like
I
that.
think maybe the second or third artist to do it. I think Metallica did it at one point in time as
Is
well.
it like is it just like there for a certain amount of time? Or is it
Yeah,
like
so it's like a
okay.
limited time in
Okay.
October. You can go and see
Is
it
it
right
going
now.
to is it going to be like a reoccurring thing like every October or just kind of like a one
I
time
think
thing?
this might be a one-off.
That's cool though.
So
And
gotta
these
get your
videos
tickets
are
for it,
yeah,
though.
If I could go to Universal, I'd go.
yeah, I think that's
like the picture of it look creepy as hell, and I'm like,
Is it
might be
this
sweet.
Halloween?
Yeah, I'm trying to do it for this Halloween, but I don't know how much the tickets will be.
So when you go through it, I'm assuming he plays his music too.
No, yeah.
That's kind of dope. That's kind of dope.
if I can spell that'd be great.
There you
Don't tell me.
go. Don't tell me what to do.
Okay.
Too bad Cedar Point doesn't have this.
Oh,
Bring it to Cedar Point.
like look at that picture. Though.
That is
Like,
dope.
that looks
That's creepy. That's
terrifying.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
I dig that. I dig that. Just based off that picture alone,
Good picture.
that's pretty
Should
creepy.
make that the picture of the podcast.
do
Not
that.
bad.
Yeah,
That's
why
pretty
not?
creepy. I like that. I like that. Next topic here. We got. It's a sad day. You guys a fan of desserts?
Yeah.
The end of the Choco Taco is officially upon us.
I never really ate these as
I
a
never
child,
ate
so
them,
I
give a
wouldn't
shit.
know
I was being
like
dramatic. I
what.
don't really give a shit.
Yeah. It sucks though. It was good.
Had a good 20-year run or something like that.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
No.
Did you guys hear
It's
about-
kind of like when the Little Debbie's went away and then it came
Oh
back.
yeah, they'll be back. You know.
Someone will buy that shit. Some stoner and be like, hey man.
Because I didn't used to get this off the ice cream truck, dude. What did you guys get off the ice cream truck?
I used to get the SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Oh, the SpongeBob with the gumballs?
Yeah, I used to get the SpongeBob or the Spider-Man.
Or the Bugs Bunny.
sometime-
Bugs Bunny.
Or Bugs Bunny or the ice cream sandwiches.
Oh,
the
I used,
wrestling one.
yes.
Yes.
I used to get the strawberry shortcake one too.
Ooh,
That's my shit.
I saw an ice cream truck the first time the other day. I was like, I really wanted to stop too.
You know, Good Humor is now doing like pints of their little tiny Ben & Jerry pints.
Yeah.
Doing those with Good Humor.
Oh,
Like from the trucks. I'm like, what?
really?
It's pretty good. It's pretty dope.
I'm here for it. The bombsicle.
Oh,
Pop,
that's-
pop.
Pop, pop.
You guys hear about the Sprite bottle?
What?
Yes, they're discontinuing the green
The green plastic bottle.
because it,
Not good for the environment, I'm sorry?
basically it's harder to recycle the green bottle
Makes sense.
rather than a clear bottle.
As far as I know,
They're
that's
still
not
gonna
right.
have- they're still going to have the
green cans.
green cap, and then I heard this on Dave and Chuck the Freak.
So is it going to be like the clear?
It's going to be the clear bottle, but they say a lot of people are going to misconstrue it for Sprite Zero.
Okay.
It's still going to be the original Sprite
Okay.
flavor. I don't really give a shit. I don't drink pop ever, so
But like, it's just Sprite. Like, it's iconic for that green bottle.
right. But
It makes it stand alone.
Is LeBron still a partner on Sprite too?
the what?
Isn't he?
LeBron?
I don't know.
Didn't he have what, that rainbow one?
Yeah, that berry one or something.
Yeah.
Who knows? I remember when I used to drink pop, it was Mountain Dew Live Wire, Mountain Dew Pitch Black.
Still have those.
Yeah. They added
I
some
used
new
to-
flavors now too, though.
Yep.
Oh, I believe it.
The pineapple one.
So,
Oh yeah.
did you guys also hear what you guys have heard of the Flaming Hot Mountain Dew, right? Now they're going to be doing Flaming Hot Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
No.
I'm intrigued.
No.
I'm intrigued.
No.
I might try it.
You're fucking stupid. It's
I just
only
want to try it.
it's going to be only sold at Walmart, and I think it's not going to be a full box. It's going to be like $6 for like a
Like a tiny one?
like a
Only
small-
at Walmart.
only at Walmart.
Walmart would only do
Will
some
you
shit
be?
like this.
Are you guys going to be getting it?
I'd try it. Let's just say I did it. I haven't tried the Mountain Dew one yet either. I'm not going to. I don't drink
You
pop.
haven't tried the Mountain Dew?
I'm not gonna, I
The
don't drink
Flamin'
pop
Hot one?
anymore.
It's not really worth it.
No.
No.
Is it hot?
It's not hot at all, but it's like putting cold red with like a flaming hot Cheeto. So like you get the cold red taste. And then
So
at
say
the
you're
end,
eating a Cheeto, like a hot
you get that
Cheeto, and
flaming
then you
hot.
drink it, swig it down with a pop. That's what it tastes like.
Basically, yeah. You get that spice at the end of the sip.
Yeah, they're saying obviously you got the taste of the flaming hot Cheeto, and then it's gonna have like a sweet cinnamon blend with it as well.
I would think that the
Why are we
milk,
mixing shit?
in the cinnamon toast would deaden the spice factor.
It sounds fucking disgusting.
Why are we mixing shit still?
We're getting bored.
People like their flaming hot shit.
Like there's Smart Pop Doritos.
Smart Pop Doritos.
Yeah, like the Smart Pop popcorn that comes in a bag.
Mm-hmm.
They made them now nacho Doritos flavor.
It's not too bad.
It doesn't taste great at all. I'll tell you that right now.
Jeremy's our freaking.
I try shit and I'm like, I shouldn't have bought this at all. I shouldn't have spent $5 on this. I'm sorry.
Love a bit.
That's pretty bad. All right, we're going to completely switch gears here, and we're going to kind of do a little 180 here. So, Paul, I believe this was your topic.
Yes.
So, we're going to get political here, people. So,
Sorry.
we're going to
Sorry
keep
about
it. We're going to keep it as unbiased as humanly possible.
I was biased already.
Right?
Oh.
So,
sorry.
as humanly possible, we're going to keep it unbiased, right? So, Republicans voted against the same-sex / interracial marriage, right? So, GOP votes against same-sex interracial marriage. This is from Democrats.org. So basically, on Tuesday, 157 House Republicans voted against the Respect for Marriage Act, which would enshrine marriage equality in federal law, repeal the Defense of Marriage Act, and provide additional protections for marriage equality. Tuesday's vote follows the Supreme Court's decision to ignore almost 50 years of precedent to overturn Roe v. Wade, allow states to outlaw abortion, and potentially target other rights, such as the right to same-sex marriage and the right to contraception. Right, so they do a state-by-state breakdown, right? So that's pretty much it.
In Michigan.
Okay. In Michigan, the gander, 5 Michigan Republicans voted against marriage equality. It still passed, right? So, what do you guys think about this? Because we mentioned it when the Roe versus Wade thing got overturned. That we kind of called it same sex and interracial is kind of going to be next, right? This is kind of the tip of the iceberg, so to speak. So, Paul, since this is your topic, I want you to kind of lead the charge on this one. So, what are your thoughts?
Just another example of this country going to fucking hell. It's like, why? Or we literally are trying to revert back to, pre-civil rights era for no reason. Let's focus on, the same-sex couples and interracial couples, but not focus on, controlling guns, and so we don't have a bunch of school children getting shot to death.
Yeah.
But, that's not as important as the gays, getting married. Like, fuck them. Like, but it's disgusting that I can claim to live here and be proud of it when I'm not proud of it. This is an example of that. We all should be, equal, and we're not. And it's just another example of our shit leadership that we have, and the zero just intellect that people have about
Common sense,
common sense that people have about anything. It's just despicable to me. It's stupid. It's.
Jeremy, your thoughts?
This is wow. Like, as Paul was saying, like, there are bigger issues that we need to be focusing on. This right here, just to say, hey, we don't think the same-sex gays should be getting married at all. Like, what are we doing here? Why is this such a big deal? Why is this hurting you so much to have this just out there in public like this? As you said, we've got people running in random schools, just shooting up kids every single day in this world. But yet we can't control guns, but this is something we can control. So let's basically hammer down on this and try to figure this out. Then we'll get to the guns sometime later. Why not focus on that first?
This is more important right now for no reason.
Yeah, why? But why? I don't understand it. This doesn't hurt anyone else sitting up here in this ivory castle.
It's not what the Bible says, even though it doesn't say anything about either one of them. Sorry.
Evan, what you think, man?
You guys nailed it. I feel from what you guys both said, you guys hit all the points that were necessary to hit. I definitely think, and to piggyback off of that, members of the LGBTQ plus community and all different minorities, groups, they are just trying to fight for rights that us white males already have. They don't want to take away anything from anybody. They just want to be equal. Why is that so fucking hard? Paul and I have friends that are members of the LGBTQ plus community, as well as friends that are of other minority groups. Jeremy, you're a person of, you're a person of color. Why are we trying to take away what you guys should already have? Nothing more, nothing less. It's frustrating because how hard is it to love somebody, to get along with somebody of a different orientation, race, whatever the case may be?
You have a tan on your skin, and I hate you for that. That's pretty much what it is.
I don't understand. I really don't. I will never understand why people are the way that they are. And, I thoroughly believe that racism is taught. It's taught. You're not born racist, it's taught.
Yeah.
Right? And I definitely think it's a huge factor is ignorance. Ignorance is, Jeremy, you're a person, of color, or, our friends, Cecil and Henry, who we've mentioned on the podcast, they are people of color as well. I don't like the look of you, so I'm going to naturally assume everything about you. But once you get to know those people, it's fucking Eric. He's also a person of minority as well. But I don't know anything about you, but I'm just going to judge you based off of what you.
I know everything about you without knowing you, because of your skin color.
Yeah,
you're automatically stupid, less smart than me. Like
it makes
it
makes no sense to me, and it takes more effort and energy to hate somebody than to love somebody.
Yes.
That's what I'm getting from all of this. And then we said it before, got a bunch of old heads, old fucks that are running this country who are not on the ground level, who are up in their ivory towers, just saying, okay, what? I feel like it's kind of like a
50 years has been long enough for this. We need to mix some shit
kind of
up.
like
50 years been welcome.
Like
it's kind of like a board game to them. What topic can we talk about next? What topic can we discuss and fuck
and
up
now
next?
in a thing that says all men are created equal. Okay, so that excludes interracial people because they're considered property at that time, which is fucked up to believe. Like it's
nuts. It's nuts.
You are a man. You have the bit and berries to consider yourself a fucking man. You aren't just a piece of property that I can say, do this for me. It's not how that works now. Back then, that's how they worked back then, which is fucked up even more. But now, we're not that anymore.
Yes, we have changed. We've evolved. We shouldn't be trying to go back in the past and
if the case that this can be okay, but it's okay for Disney to do the gender neutral shit, and people are in an uproar about that, says something. That this is just, flies under the radar in this country, and the news doesn't say anything about it, but it's okay. But school shootings are not a priority. That's fine. That's every day as an American what we deal with.
That happens every day.
It's the cost of freedom. It's the cost of freedom. Like, no, dude.
It is. So, all in all, this world's fucked. We just gotta make the best of it. Do our parts.
Moving to Canada.
And
fuck it.
I feel like there's worse coming along with this as well. So
It's
like,
a
there's
iceberg.
more. Just
Like, you think that how it was with in Seattle and Wisconsin and all that the pace people's riding, this passes for both parties and it goes through. I'm scared to see what happens.
Shit show that's just gonna keep happening more and more.
And again, it goes back to me, with my kid comes here. I don't know what it's gonna be like when he's our age.
Yeah. You know what? We there's a friend, and to kind of piggyback on the kid stuff, right? So to see how crazy this world is. So a friend of my wife's has to go back into the office after working remote for like the last 2.5, 3 years, whatever the case may be. So she has to find childcare for her child. $95 a day.
Oh, whoa.
$95 a day. So even if it's twice per week.
A day?
Twice per week, it's $400 a month.
Whoa.
$400 a month for
Is
that.
her
No, I'm
company,
sorry.
like-
That's wrong. That's $800 a month. I'm
Is their
sorry.
company compensating her for this at all? Are they like trying to
It's
help her?
$95. It's $800 for 2 days a week for a month. $800 additional in a month. With all the shit that's going on.
That's crazy.
So
Jeez.
my message, and we're gonna end with this because we're running a little bit over here. My message to the world is just be kind to other people. Do unto others as you want done unto you. It's as simple as that. If you don't know, take the time to know. Take 5 minutes. Take 5 minutes. That's it.
No, you don't.
What's your guys' message to the world? I want to end on this note.
Everybody love everybody.
That's Paul. Everybody love everybody. Jeremy, what's yours?
Just be decent human beings. Just be kind to everybody. Like,
It's not hard.
don't be a dick. Like, I know the day is going to be difficult. I know there's going to be hardships throughout your whole entire day. I know, but everyone else is going through some other shit as well too. We're all going through the same shit. So just be kind to the next person.
Agreed.
True.
Agreed,
You're
fellas.
still here. It's over. Go home.
With that ends with all of our technical difficulties today. Once again, gentlemen, thank you so much for kind of powering through. So once again, this is Evan Hoy signing off, along with Jeremy Bryant and Paul Spear, my awesome co-host here. Make sure you guys are clicking that like button on our YouTube, Speak Your Piece. Also follow us on Instagram at SpeakYourPiece_313 and our TikTok, SpeakYourPiece_podcast. Make sure you guys click that follow button, like it, and share. Turn on your notifications on those YouTube. Gentlemen, thank you again for being here. Jeremy, thanks for helping through the technical difficulties.
Always,
Paul,
man.
thank you for waking up out of your slumber and being here. So, and with that, we got one more thing to say. Peace!